Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, this is Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing some Murdered Soul Suspect. This is going to be our very first time playing on stream, so you haven't missed a thing. But if you ever want to see some other games be played start to finish that might be a little weird, obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, look in my info below. You'll see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all my streams, not just this game, but every game I've ever played live. So, feel free to look over there, see what I got available, and throw me a subscribe if you are so inclined. But for tonight, let us get into the game. So, I got a save as usual from when I was testing the game out, making sure the tech all worked. Salem, Massachusetts, present day. Enjoy the opening sequence.
A serial killer is terrorizing the normally sleepy streets of Salem.
This crude drawing of a bell has been left at the scene of several murders
Leading
over the
police
past
to refer to the
few
murderer
weeks.
as the Bell Killer.
We spoke with a public relations officer.
Authorities are asking anyone with any leads to contact
This
the
picture of a
SPD's
bell,
anonymous
a
tip
calling card
line.
the police have yet to attach
no
any
clues
meaning or
and no
significance
leads
to,
for the
has
police to
become
follow.
synonymous
And
with
no
the
link
hysteria
between his
surrounding his
victims.
murder.
You're saying there are no leads? No leads at all?
Grow up on the streets. You start thinking you're invincible. Nothing can touch you. You never really lose. Go to arrest some freak, find out you aren't as invincible as you thought.
What kind of name is Ronan?
That kid stole my wallet!
Time to make it official.
It hurts!
You steal my car, you pay the price.
Ronan O'Connor, you're under arrest for the assault and battery of Vincent Coulter.
Guilty on 2 counts of grand theft auto.
On the indictment of burglary.
Grand larceny and assault with a deadly weapon.
Let me take it.
I can't have my sister marrying some bum, right?
They do.
Hell yeah, I do.
No, Julia. Stay with me, you hear me? Julia. No, stay with me. Stay with me.
Your family wore felonies like badges of honor. Now you think this new badge covers all that up? You're a fucking criminal.
You need to slow down, man. Right? This is crazy. If I didn't know better, I'd say you actually want to die.
Turn around. You're under arrest. How the hell did I survive that? Stay where you are, dirtbag. I'm coming back up. You have the right to remain silent. Any cop you throw out of a window will hunt you down and kick your ass.
Alright, we're gonna be alright. We got thrown over a 3-story window, but we're still doing good. Gotta get back in there and put some bullets in this guy. Hey, Giraffe, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Alright.
Damn it.
Come on, get the door open.
Knob ain't even moving, it's stuck. Watch it, lady.
Huh, rude.
No. No. No, no, no.
Oh shit. Oops.
I'm still alive. I can fix this. If I just get back in my body, then maybe I'll wake up.
Sure, let's try that. Give it a shot. Come on, there was kind of movement there. Alright, there we go. Seems like it's kind of working. Kind of working. Maybe possibly. Oh, maybe not.
Come on. Someone had to hear that glass shatter.
Oh no.
No. Come on. Get back! Get back here!
New objective, head towards the light. Okay, so we're very dead. And now we just gotta go into the light. Short game. Hope you enjoyed it. Kinda nice there. Oh, you can see some figures off in the distance, just out of the corner of your eye. That's cool. Virtual console is gonna be a thing again. Interesting LTG. Lost some CPU power. That is unfortunate to hear, Drav. Hopefully they find a better patch in the future.
Ronan? I can't believe it. I can't believe I found you.
Oh my God. Julia. I thought I'd never see you again.
You look good.
Never looked better. God, I've missed you.
I would give anything to be there with you. For us to be together again, but...
What? No. Oh, no, not again, not you. If you're not here, where are you?
It's the other side of the bridge.
Bridge? What bridge?
Where you are is a prison. Or a bridge. It all depends on how you see it. Either way, where you are isn't safe. Do you hear me? We need to get you across the bridge. You need to move on.
Move on? Is that where you are?
Don't worry about me. Something about your life isn't finished yet. We don't have much time. Think. What about your life feels unresolved?
I don't know.
Figure that out. Now go.
No. Julia, you left me once and it destroyed me. Please don't leave me again.
We'll see each other again, love. Just save yourself.
No, Julia! Don't leave me, Julia! Damn it!
Hello? There's a man in the street outside the Regal Apartments bleeding. He's been shot. Send an ambulance.
He's not breathing.
My friend says he's not breathing.
I can't feel a pulse.
There's broken glass everywhere and a lot of blood.
Man. This is bad.
Yeah, I'll stay on the line until help arrives.
Don't worry, there is a game in here, and we are getting to it. Just a lot of setup stuff at the beginning.
Hey, can you hear me?
You can't hear us.
Lady, please.
Nope, not her either.
Damn it. Hey, you. Hey, can you hear me? Come back.
Alright, that's weird. Hey, Bold Dark Legend, thank you for the host and welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good evening and having a good weekend so far. LTG, sorry about getting trolled there. It happens though. Alright, ghosts can pass through real world objects. Alright, ESPs, you'll also notice those ghostly outlines are indications of places it's probably worth walking through something. That was weird. Girl's kind of spooky right here. Keep following her though. You notice some stuff has that blue haze there. It's kind of strange. As the holes in her chest may have gotten shot a few times there, Trav. Not a pleasant experience, but happens.
Hey, why did you run?
It gets old, giving counsel to the new ones. Don't take it personal.
Running through walls, making things appear. You look like you've been here a while. You must know how this place works then.
Works? This place isn't hard to understand. Figure out your gifts, and maybe you won't get trapped here.
Alright, we got a conversation. I'm doing fantastic, Bold Dark. How about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Alright, let's talk to this girl. What do you mean by gifts, first of all?
What do you mean, gifts?
Your strengths in life are stronger in death. They become powers here. Some powers unique, some common. Possession, influencing people, manipulating the more fragile of ghostly objects to appear or disappear.
Strengths become abilities. Huh.
Interesting. Bold, you're doing great. Just woke up. Well, good morning to you. Hopefully the day ahead is looking awesome.
You had some questions for me.
Yeah, we do. I'm getting to it. Walk through stuff the game. No clip powers.
Don't be shy.
The door just hit me, but I'm passing through other stuff. What is it with this place? I thought I'd be able to walk through everything.
We can't enter the buildings the people of Salem have consecrated. Save through an opening. An open door, or a window. But once inside, walls and doors hold no power over us. You'll know the ghostly objects we can't pass through by their blue glow. It will all seem logical in due time.
Alright, so no entering consecrated houses and no passing through ghostly
What's
blue
taking
objects.
so long?
Smoking,
Cat got your tongue?
smoking even in death, GMT. Well, at least he doesn't have to worry about the health risks anymore, I suppose.
Who are you? Looks like you've been here a while.
Me? I'm just someone like you. But hear me when I say this is no playground. You can rob yourself of your future, or others can do it for you.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. How could I rob my own future?
You're here to resolve something. You don't resolve it, you don't leave. Don't worry, that's pretty common.
Common? That's crazy.
You call it lazy drive, but they actually use it to some pretty good narrative purposes. You'll see, you'll see.
I thought you had some questions for me.
Hold judgment till you see a little bit. You might be surprised.
What do you mean others can steal my future?
Demons. They were once like us, but lost themselves. They can never move on now, and exist only to consume those lingering here. Those like us.
I getcha. So, I need to figure out who killed me and stop him. That's the way I can get out of here.
Well, best of luck to you.
Wait, there's more I need to know.
Well.
Holy shit.
Be careful out there. You never know what's waiting around the corner.
disappeared.
So much for that. Yeah, the animation for her voice is a little odd. GMT, I think I can get behind that. Yeah, I've got to be down in cold blood. See my unfinished business? That would certainly seem to be the most obvious solution. Alright, so we followed the spooky ghost girl. Now let's head back to the scene of the crime. See if we can learn anything, since we've now decided we're going to solve our own murder. That would be the obvious place to start. Alright, back into town here. Oh, rip that. Hey there, hero. Yeah, we died right off the bat. Not a great start, but it happens. We're working it out. How are you doing tonight?
Seeing your own body lying on the street. It's like looking in a mirror you don't want to see but can't turn away from. And that's when you realize you no longer know which one's real and which is the reflection.
Yeah, great idea, Baxter. Tamper with the evidence.
Backup. Who needs backup? You shouldn't have tried to be one of us. Man, you were one dumb son of a bitch. Sir?
Hey, Baxter, hey! Hey, just get back to taking them statements. Come on.
Yeah, I'm the stupid one.
Damn.
Look, this is not your scene, Lieutenant. Just pay your respects and move on, please.
Yeah. Maybe it's not my scene. But it is my case. Tomorrow it'll be my case. And the next day. Until we catch her. You do well to remember that, Sergeant.
Look, I'm just following Captain's orders here. You know the procedure when a family member is... Yeah, well... Take all the time you need, LT.
I lost count of the times I wished you were dead. You do me a favor, con man. Tell Julie I miss her.
She knows, Rex. She knows. I need to find my killer's trail before it goes cold.
I know, they're kind of terrible at this GMT. But if you're tired, hero, what are you doing here? Get some rest, man. Rest up. Alright, find the killer's trail. I need to investigate everything I can here to see if I can learn anything new.
I need to get my eyes on Stewart's notepad. See what they've learned.
So did you see the man in the hood?
Yes. I saw him. He killed that man in the street.
City. Look at all these people. He's got family.
It'd be nice to know what they're talking about. I gotta see if they found any leads that I don't already know about.
Alright, time to do a little bit of investigation. I do love detective work in games.
Tell me something.
So let's start taking a look. Start with my body. Overkill, yeah, that's to say the least. Beaten, thrown from a window, and shot to death. Whoever my killer is, he sure wanted to be dead. Yeah, I wasn't really screwing around there. Oh, you're tired but not sleepy. I hate that, hero. That's like the worst. Only worked on 3 other titles. Interesting. And unfortunately, the studio that made this closed down basically the second the game came out, so we won't be seeing anything from these folks again. There's the broken glass from where I was thrown out of the window. And the shell casings from my own gun. What else we got here? Backup gun, alright. Which was what killed me in the end. And that last cigarette he was smoking. Alright. So that might be all the physical evidence here. Let's start with people we can possess. We've got a button for possession right here. Oh, we worked on Kingdom Hearts 2 and Dissidia Final Fantasy. That is surreal. If you check the Wikipedia page for this game as well, LTG, I'd skip over the plot, of course, but there's some interesting notes about the making of this game and the original design as well. Alright, so we've got this guy possessed, and we have a command for peek, so let's try that. What did he find out about my killer? So, get forensics to Rex ASAP, tenants missing Cassandra Joy, and only weapons found at scene belong to Ronan. Let's try this one. So they haven't found any other weapons on the scene. He killed me with my own gun because he didn't have a weapon of his own. Alright, that's an interesting one. Why would he come with no weapon then? Alright, that seems to be the correct one. We need 2 more clues. Try looking at the cops over here. Lead planner for Kingdom Hearts 2. This game was published by Square. I suppose that makes some sense.
What a night, huh, Robinson?
Yeah.
Crazy. Ronan. Unbelievable.
I don't get it. What was he even doing here?
Asking for it. A witness called in saying he saw the Bell Killer enter a building. Ronan responds, disregards orders for backup. Next thing you know, the Bell Killer tried to see if he could make him sprout angel wings. And then bam, 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 bam.
Really,
7 to the chest. Point blank.
You really have no idea when to quit, do you, Baxter?
Ever take a look at those tattoos of his? All that gangland prison crap? He was more criminal than cop. You live like a thief, you die like a thief.
He was still a badge, dickhead.
Hey there, Quackers. Welcome in. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I hope you are as well. Quantum Conundrum. That one's on my wish list, too. I thought that one was David Cage, actually. What happened to the boat? Hey there, Deku. Welcome in. We are starting on a new game. We finished Blood Dragon, and that was just a filler game. So now... Alright, nothing we can do with him. So yeah, we're trying something a little different tonight. Starting out, you haven't missed too much here. Oh, Crimson Skies. Interesting. Baxter's quite the ass. I know, I hate that douchebag. Alright, we've got a mind read prompt here. Let's see what they got to say. Or what they're thinking anyway.
The killer wouldn't come back to the scene, would he?
Somebody's a little spooked.
Glad I wasn't here when it was happening.
That's fair. That's fair.
Can I take pictures with my phone? Is that legal?
Don't take pictures of the corpse, lady. Just skeezy. Alright. Got some other people to look into here.
Looks like the boys are doing everything we can do.
That's the idea, yeah. Oh yeah, Quantic Dream, David Cage. Me and him have a love-hate relationship. I'm surprised I haven't played any of his games yet, but we will be getting to him on stream at some point. That was a filler game, and this is a killer game. High fives, Zigcat. I was really having a lot of fun with it. It was really intense, but it's not something I'd want to play too often, Drav. I think that's the problem. You like filler? That's not healthy.
Jeez, Ronan. Can't even turn around to look.
Aw, poor guy.
This is all just so out of control.
It's a lot of control, yeah.
Glad I'm not a cop.
Yeah, it's bad times.
Why are cops so tight-lipped? Don't they know publicity will help them?
In some cases.
Amazing. It's like she hits a switch and she's on.
Good at what she does, I suppose. Alright, so let's find that cop that was interrogating the lady, see if we can find anything out from there. Top tier filler enemy? Oh no. No filler enemy. I can't do it, LTG. Black Clover has enough filling. Oh, Black Clover filler. Please, no.
If I could just get her to calm down, let her memory do its work.
Alright, nothing there. Influence. We now have an influence prompt. Let's try that. What would make her tell who she really saw? Gun, shattered glass, shell casings, death, killer's weapons, cigarette, and the bell killer. I came here because a witness called in a report to a possible sighting the bell killer. Well, it was the bell killer we're trying to get her to talk about, so maybe it's this one? Oh, good.
Yeah, I saw it. That man in the hood. Outside. Looking up at the top apartment on the 4th floor, I think.
Alright, that's handy. Gonna play Okami soon, another dead hero. You're not the only person I've heard say that. I know a lot of people are really excited. A lot of people really love that game. And we can conclude the investigation now that we have all the clues, so let's do that.
The killer came here for a reason. But what was it?
Good question. We don't know what he was originally here to do. But we do know he was up on the 4th floor.
Apartment up there must have some clues. Except that's my way in, and it's closed. Fantastic.
Oh, that looks promising though.
Chance. I just need to follow Stewart into the building.
Alright, so obviously Ronan didn't get a chance to look around at that apartment before since he encountered the killer immediately, so let's go up there and see what we can find. Hopper Zelda, it's true! It's a good description.
Hey Sarge, 1019. Please return to the scene.
10-4.
Alright, so our new...
It's just you. I knew I heard something.
Alright, so our new objective is to get up to the 4th floor, but let's go ahead and look around here and see what we can find before we start heading there. Who's this guy?
Hey,
Shit. You trying to give me another heart attack?
no, I just...
It was rhetorical, for God's sake. Come on, don't look so lost. Take a look around or something. You know, spy a little. It's not like anyone's gonna stop you.
Alright, he's right. No one's gonna notice me, no one's really gonna stop me, so let's look around, see what we can see here. The spoops. Oh, you've never played Okami Deku. Oh man, you should definitely look into it when the new version comes out pretty soon. It's good stuff. What do we got around here? A piece of a ghostly... Was it a water heater, maybe? Oh, cool. A watery grave needs 6 more to uncover the story. Interesting. There's another one right here. Alright, need 5 more, but that's a good start. Can't go out that way. Another ghost over here. Let's check that out.
I'm so confused. If I can just find it, then at least I'll know what happened. I've looked everywhere. Why did they do this to me? What if I never find it?
You look lost.
What's lost is my body. I know I got killed right here. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'd feel a lot better if I knew where my body was. Are you a detective or something? You might be my only hope.
Yeah, I'm a detective. Any idea who did it? That might lead us to your body.
I know they were old people, and I know they lived in this apartment building. Other than that, everything is hazy. But I was doing a lot of drugs at the time.
Oops.
Sounds like you do need a detective. I'll see what I can find out from any older residents of the building.
Alright. So we're going to, as a side quest, we're going to look into her murder.
Honey, they can probably hear you talking through the ceiling.
If we can find out what happened to her body.
Jennifer at this place, it's the same weird characters. That other lady on the 2nd floor, she changes boyfriends like she changes sweaters. And my goodness, the racket.
I know that upsets you, dear.
Talking trash about the neighbors.
Those guys on the 3rd floor? You'd think they were trying to raise the dead. Speaking of dead, I'm pretty sure I heard shots outside. God, I wish she'd move out of this neighborhood. Are you listening to me? I need you to listen to me.
Yeah, sorry, dear. Raise the dead. Give them shots. Yes.
I'm gonna leave them to it. What's this here? Info about my killer. Warning poster. While police are not pointing to a serial killer, in the face of a string of deaths, they're advising people to stay home at night and keep doors locked while at home. Fair enough. Old people, I knew it. Case closed, people, time to go home. The case of the grumpies. Find some old people and let's make a ghost arrest. What happened to the murdered girl's body? What do they know about the murdered girl in the laundry room? Alright, so there might be some clues in here. Let's look around. A note. Their neighbor left town in a hurry. Maybe they had something to do with it? Interesting. That's a clue. What do we got here? Gardening tools. That could be suspicious. Shovels, gloves, fertilizer, hobby, or homicide. Dun dun dun. Good line right there. See if there's anything else around the room we can spot, and then we'll have a chat with the old people here. You can see how this wall sort of glows when I get near it. That means it's an exterior wall, so I can't go through it. So on the table here, a newspaper. It says break in at quarry. Kids are always breaking into the quarry. Why take such an interest in this one? Interesting. Homicide, the tastiest crime. Hey there, Zero. Welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Good to see ya. Alright, I don't... Anything in here? Oh, this is a hallway. Alright, so I don't see anything else in here. So let us see if we can find anything out from the people in here now. Mind read first.
Staring out the window. What good's that gonna do?
No idea. Let's try influence. What clue would jog his memory? The murder, maybe? Yeah, simple enough.
That girl collapsed like paper when Grace hit her.
Holy shit.
I still can't believe she died. It happened so fast. I've never seen Grace so crazy before. It must have been the lack of sleep. Thank God it's all over. I can finally watch TV in peace.
Apparently his wife has a bit of a temper. She murdered the girl, then where is the body? Well, at least we know they definitely did the murder, so that's a thing. Round animal videos, good thing, Zero. That should be nice and calming right there. Musica is the tastiest crime. Oh. Alright, let's try possessing the crazy old lady.
Maybe if I stopped bringing him snacks, he might look around the room to see if I was still here.
Ouch. Marriage not going well. Try influencing her about the murder as well. Yep.
Finally, some peace and quiet. All her parties. How can anyone sleep through music blasting like that? I think she was on drugs. Walter was so tired he could barely stay awake for the 5 miles it took to drive to Smithwick Quarry. I couldn't believe he was able to find a pair of lock cutters that late at night. At least the music has stopped. Now we can finally sleep.
Alright. Looks like the old man had something to do with the girl's murder, but why drive all the way to Smithwick Quarry? Gee, I wonder. Alright, so, now that we have all 5 clues, we can hit Q here to find an answer. What happened to the murdered girl's body? It's at the quarry. Need to know the order of events that led to her death. Alright, so we have to click more than one. So, let's see. It looks. Oh, I see 3 question marks at the top of the screen. So it sounds like we have to click 3 things in order. So let's do the murder, then the old woman's secret, and then the gardening tools. No. Alright, we got 2 out of the 3. I think we've only got 1 shot left at this, though. Alright, so the last one is gonna be the old man's secret, I guess. There we go.
Huh. Looks like Grace couldn't take the girls partying anymore, so she killed her and roped her husband into helping dump the body at Smithwick Quarry. I should get back and let her know.
So yeah, as you might have seen there, sometimes the game's puzzles are more about figuring out the way the designers think than actually solving any objective puzzles. It can be kind of frustrating. Certainly I wish the puzzles were a little more logical, a little more straightforward, but this is what we got to work with here. It's the ultimate motive. He just wanted to watch TV. I can respect that, but not the murder so much. The TV, yes. Murder, no. Let the lady know what we found out, though.
Turns out, the reason you can't find your body is because it's not in the building. It's at Smithwick Quarry, about 5 miles out of town.
Oh. Well, why'd they do it?
The parties were keeping them awake at night. They finally got too tired and snapped.
I thought they were just being unreasonable. I didn't know they would do this. Thanks for your help. You have no idea how big a relief it is just knowing.
No problem.
You know, I never really liked cops. And they were always giving me shit, telling me how I was messing up my life. We never saw eye to eye on things. But you really came through for me. Probably should have listened to what they were trying to tell me. Maybe then things wouldn't have ended up like this. Thanks again.
Oh, hey. Alright, we helped her move on. Well, that's awesome. We did a good deed. Happy about that. Alright, let's take one last look around the first floor, see if there's anything else to see down here. I don't think there is. I think we've scoured pretty much everything. And then after that, we will head up to the second floor. See what there is to see up there. Info about my killer, news article number 1. Though the city of Salem has seen its rate of violent deaths increase sharply in the past few months, Salem Police Department is unwilling to state officially that the deaths are connected. Quote, "It's been a rough couple of months," said SPD spokesperson Ingrid Larser, "but it would be irresponsible to jump to conclusions about any of these deaths, much less a connection between them. We are investigating each of these thoroughly and making judgments based purely on the evidence." See what these folks know.
Can't wait for Jennifer to move out of this dump.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
Hope he doesn't ask any questions. He'll know I've tuned him out.
There's that room. Alright, yeah, I think we've seen everything there is to see here. Let's head upstairs then. See what the second floor has got for us.
Hey, how the hell did it come back? Did I do that? Hey, come back!
Those notes aren't for you.
Great. Looks like some sort of code or something.
Well, that was spooky and cryptic.
I made it up to the 4th floor before the police cart away the evidence.
Alright, it does look like some sort of code or something. That's weird. It's all wavy and movie and stuff too, that's weird. Lesson learned, pay attention to cops and the damn neighbors. Exactly, if you hear somebody beating on your door and saying open this damn door, do not open the damn door. I suspect that will end badly for all involved. Let's have a look-see around here. See if there's anything to see in this nice place.
Alright, boys. Place your bets and hope your luck improves.
It ain't about luck, Everine.
You got that right, buddy. You might want to remember that when you're looking at your sorry track record.
Ouch.
Well, there's always some element of chance.
Maybe you'll teach us some tricks, huh?
Then I couldn't keep taking your lunch money, big guy. Alright. Pull up your panties, gentlemen, and throw in some chips, Nate.
That sounds cutthroat.
I want to let her win, but she's just gonna win anyway.
Ouch.
Keep cool, big boy. Next hand, you take her down.
Yeah, they're both trying their best. Good for them.
Back off, will ya?
In fact, just take off the doors and never leave. Good idea there. I'll be down for that, LTG. You're gonna be the ones in trouble.
Come on, you in or you out?
Poor guys. I remember when I still thought poker was a game of chance. Good lord, these boys are easy pickings.
She's just hustling the crap out of them. That's kind of funny. Oh, hey. Another ghost thing. Alright, 4 more of those to find out what the story is about a watery grave. Keep seeing if we can track those down as we go. Alright, what else is there to see here? Let's check the apartment on the other side to B. Huh. Weird, spooky things hovering in midair. That's interesting.
Just once, I'd like to have a nice phone conversation with an adult without interruption.
That sounds unpleasant. Let's see what else she's got going on here.
Mommy!
Kid there or something? I heard a kid. I don't see him anywhere. Maybe I can't possess the kid. But who is this guy?
Hey, you enjoy scaring kids?
This little girl cost me everything. It was supposed to be a simple job. Easy money.
What do you mean? She's just a kid.
It don't matter what she is. Her daddy owed too much to the wrong people. She was just an insurance policy.
Is that where you come in?
A simple snatch and grab. After everything was settled up, I'd let her go.
I'm guessing it wasn't so simple.
That may be. But she owes me now, and I ain't leaving till her debt is paid.
Cut your losses. It may be a while.
Don't worry. I can wait.
This guy's spooky.
I've got nothing but time, my friend.
Ugh. Alright. Well, enjoy that, friend. Skis. Alright. What else we got around here? 2A? Have we been in here? Yeah, it's the poker apartment. Alright, looks like we're heading up to the 3rd floor then. What's that? Oh shit. Well, this seems bad. Oh crap. Demons! If demons find you, they will hunt you down and suck your soul. I would rather not that happen. Someone call Bill Murray. Who are you gonna call? Bill Murray! Hey there, Elena. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Escape from demons. The residue of ghost souls hides your presence from demons. Alright, let's hide. You can move between hide objects to avoid demons. There's one over there. If demons can't find you for a while, they will stop checking and leave. Damn Dementors, right? I thought this was a calm point-and-click investigation exploration game, not a horror game. Little both, Zero. Little both. I think I personally wish they would get rid of they would have gotten rid of all the parts with the demons. I think they're easily the worst parts of this game. But I suspect someone at their publisher said, oh, you can't have a game without any sort of combat. No, you can't just have a mystery game. Why do I think that? Because that's what happened with Deadly Premonition. So I suspect this is probably shoehorned in. Approaching demons. Hold F to see demons through walls. Remember to approach a demon carefully. Alright. So we can see the demons right over there. So let's see if we can sneak up on it maybe? See what happens there? Execute the demon. You must approach the demon from behind if you want to execute it. Holding R will attempt an execution. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright. So you saw right there after I grabbed him, it gave me 2 button commands I had to do. In that case, I had to hit A and left click. Basically what happens is when you want to kill the demon, you sneak up behind him, you hold R, it gives you those 2 button presses, then you have a tiny window to press both of those. If you do, the demon is dead. If you don't, the demon breaks out of your grasp and then you have to run like hell. So it's a little spooky. Maybe that was why The Vanishing of Ethan Carter was more popular. I think I didn't actually like The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I thought it was a very pretty game, but I didn't think it was very fun. But that's just me personally. Anything over here? No. Certainly, Vanishing of Ethan Carter was a much shorter game, so a tighter package, but, no, I was disappointed by that game. It was scary in some parts, but I thought there was a lot of backtracking and the puzzles left something to be, desired. To Deku. Nothing is more terrifying than Gabriel Knight's accent. That's true horror. Oh my gosh, yes. It's so bad. Who let that accent happen? Oh, jeez. And we got more demons. So here's the thing in this game. Whenever there's demons, pretty much every time there's demons, you have a choice. You can either attempt to walk past the demons and get to the next area you need to get to. In this case, rushing to the 4th floor, we could do that. Or we could attempt to kill all of the demons. And the point of killing all the demons is that way we can explore the rest of this floor without being murdered. So if we want to get all of the extra stuff, which I'd like to get as much extra stuff as we can, that does mean... Oh, no, wrong button press. We're going to need to try fighting him. Oh, he's coming. So now we gotta wait for him to lose interest. Make sure that he doesn't look too closely at our hiding spot in the meantime. Calm down. Alright, cool, he's good. So yeah, I missed the button press there, and then we had to run. So that's how that works. Let's try that one again. So you notice we're invisible when we move from one location to another. They can't actually see us when we're doing that, which is very nice. Still need to be careful here. There's actually somebody sitting right there. Kind of spooky. Alright, so as soon as this guy turns around, be careful. Alright, come on. Got it! Alright, one down, one to go. Let's see if we can creep up on this other guy now. Find a way to get a little bit closer. Oops, nope. Gotta be careful not to accidentally break out of hiding. Come on. Oh no! Shoot, he turned around at the last second. Alright, I think we might have gotten far enough away that he's not going to be able to find us, but we'll have to be careful just in case. Alright, good. Oh, I haven't seen too much about Xenoblade 2. I played Xenoblade 1, I enjoyed the game, but I think I tried too many side quests and got kind of burned out on it. But I feel like I'd like to go back to it someday, and I'd definitely be willing to give Xenoblade 2 a shot. Welcome back, another dead hero. Got him, and... Alright, he is taken out. Do one last check. Alright, cool, and that is all of the demons on this floor. So now we can do a proper investigation of the floor, see what we can see. Oh, check out that guy in the wife beater up ahead. Sometimes you'll see ghosts just sort of hanging around like that. It's kind of spooky. Who do we got here? I can't actually do anything with either of them. That's weird. What else we got in here? 3B, anything in here?
This is by far the worst birthday party ever.
What do you mean? We got brews, we got TV, what more do you want?
I don't know. Party, maybe?
Well, we could drive to Boston.
Drive to Boston? I mean... guess that's an idea. What... I mean, logistically speaking, how do we work that out? You want to take your car?
Well, you make a good point. Parking and the driving and the gas and what...
A lot of hassle, bro.
Too much, almost.
Not to mention the gas prices these days.
It's out of control. Don't waste any gas sitting here.
It's a good point. Very good point. Yeah, it's only my birthday for a few more hours anyway.
Yeah, then we get on to real life.
These guys are incredibly boring right here. Play Xenoblade, don't do it side quests, insane what you have to do to get 100%. Yeah, normally when I play an RPG, I'm like, I'm going to do every side quest, and then I think that's obvious. That's pretty obviously a bad idea in Xenoblade. Oh.
You know, I'd be fine just watching a video.
Alright, so he's actually cool with the party.
What's the use of a party if you have to plan it? That's like work.
Wow, these guys are really bad at parties. Alright, 3 more to find out what Watery Grave is. We're getting there, making progress. Oh, hey, Ghost Dude.
Hey, it's you. You're famous. Check out the TV.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm famous. I don't feel like checking out the TV, though. I get the gist. Oh, there's a lava lamp right there. Oh, that's cute. That's an exterior wall. What is this? Ooh, poltergeist. Oh, nice. So I can activate certain objects as a ghost. That's cute. I like that. Want so many games for Switch? There's some cool stuff out there, no doubt. Possess them and make them gamble away their life savings in Atlantic City. Unfortunately, I don't think I have quite that much control, Lena. Just a little nudge here and there. But that would be pretty awesome. That'd be a nice spin-off to the game right there. Julia's Thoughts 1 of 38. Every time Ronan says Lillian, I don't know if he's talking about his mother or his gun. Complicates things that the gun was a gift from his mother. Then he named it after her. Normal couples don't deal with stuff like this. Yeah, that's definitely pretty out there. I'll admit that. Alright, anything else to see on this floor? Or are we just about done? Hey, what's going on here?
So which was it, electrocution or slit wrists?
The razor. It was only supposed to be the razor. That's what the voices told me. music was just something to focus on until I bled out.
So the radio was just an accident?
I started to cut. The warm water made my skin so soft, but I couldn't go through with it. The radio slipped off the edge when I was getting out. And I didn't want to die. It was the voices in my head that wanted me dead.
I'm sorry, kid.
I think I might know what you're thinking about, LTG, and if so, I know Cloudflare, which the hosting company that also does some DDoS prevention, they have as a fallback a giant wall of lava lamps that are viewed through a distortion crystal that they use as a backup to generate entropy for random numbers for their encryption. They don't use it normally. I think it's more spectacle than anything, but they can. It would be totally valid if they wanted to do that. Definitely Google Cloudflare's lava lamp wall if you've never seen it before. It's pretty impressive. The rumored Pokemon game. I'm definitely keeping an ear out for that. If they finally made a good 3D mainstream Pokemon, that would be amazing. The MMO-ish Pokemon, right? People keep asking for it, demanding it, and yet it just doesn't seem to be forthcoming. I don't get it. The demand's so clearly there. Alright, I think we've seen everything to see on this floor, right? I feel like we have. And there's the stairs. Yeah, we've seen everything. Let's head up to the 4th floor then. Alright, oh, this is the... Alright, wrong stairs. Alright, other side of the hallway, we can do that. Can I post a Zelda to a YouTube video? Sure, go right ahead. When somebody gives you a link permit right there. Buckets of money, right? People will literally just be hurling their wallets at them. They won't even be paying for it. They'll just be throwing their wallets at them. And Nintendo has fought it for years and years, and I don't understand.
Okay, folks. I need you to keep your distance from the scene here.
What happened up here?
I'm afraid that's still under investigation.
Guy got thrown out of a window. We're still looking at the details.
Thrown out of a window? By who?
Yeah, who did it?
Sorry, like I said, it's under investigation.
Is the building safe?
Yeah, is this building safe? Perp didn't stick around, if that's what you mean.
No. They haven't caught the guy yet. But they're pretty sure he's not around now.
Officer Morgan.
Alright.
I just want to know if some killer's lurking around, man. Just smell out, okay?
Ma'am, the Salem Police Department will get to the bottom of this. Don't you worry.
If you don't have the suspect in custody, how do you know he's not still here?
Yeah, how do you know?
Actually, they're not sounding so sure now. Can I come stay at your place for a few days?
People, I understand your concern. I'd appreciate it if you just move along and let us do our work.
The problem with the Pokemon MMO is how are they going to have a decent endgame? It's all one premise, and once you've mastered one league, you can't scale the other leagues because the starters of that league won't be able to compete. I suppose that's true. I sort of figured, when I talk about a Pokemon MMO, I see it just more of a like a Pokemon single-player game that you can interact with other players in real time. That'd be enough, honestly. Alright, let's see what's up with these folks.
Why does everyone need the gory details?
Creeped out, man. Give him a break.
God, why can't I think of anything original to ask?
This is the guy that was just repeating everyone else's questions. That's funny.
I should make sure I stay with these people when I go.
Yeah, it's probably for a good, safe thing.
God, why don't they just tell us?
They'll let you know once they know. No worries.
Wish Scott would loosen up.
Yeah, he's kind of got to stick up his ass. I did notice that.
Hey, Broyles. You seen that little girl that lives here? If she turns up, you come find me. Got it?
Alright, so Baxter's looking for a little girl, or a girl that lives here. That's interesting. Looks like they've already tagged evidence here, so I'm going to have to work quick. But still, it should make my job a bit easier. Nope.
Damn it. My mom gave me that gun. What was the killer doing here in the first place?
It's a good question.
What did I miss?
I want to look around outside a little bit if I can. Is there anything else to see up here? Creepy people right there. Another water heater. I need 2 more though.
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
Fair enough. They'd have to use scaled enemies per player system, but how would that even work? Most MMOs depend on leveled areas. I assume that was what it would be, is like maybe they could do like a travelogue through the Pokemon world. You have to level up to get through each area as you do. I don't know. It would be a complicated issue. I'm not belittling that. It'd take some doing, but I think it would be worth their while. What do we got here? Missing person status request. Cassandra Foster. Please note this is the same Cassandra Foster who occasionally works with Salem PD as a psychic consultant. Interesting. So that seems possibly significant. What else we got in here? What is this here? You can reveal the residue of memories imprinted in this realm. What was the killer doing? It looks like he was striding with purpose. Searching for something? The bell killer was looking for something, or someone. What was he searching for? Good question. We already had a Pokemon MMO. It's called Pokemon Go. No! No! That's bad. Pokemon MMO is a great idea that doesn't have enough meat on its bone. That's my, that is my review of Pokemon Go right there. There's a lot cool to it, but there isn't enough. Not to sustain a long-term game, anyway. It could just be me. I'm sure there's, I mean, there are people that have played the hell out of it, but I needed more. It's not mechanically deep enough, certainly. And Pocket Camp, no! Alright, 1 more to get a watery grave. Hopefully the last one's around here, otherwise I would have missed it somewhere back there. But we're trying to figure out why the killer was here. Seems like a good question. But we need to find more clues. It says there's 14 clues in here. That is intense. What is this? Hello? Who is this? What is the girl doing? She looks frightened. Watching somebody. And hiding. So there's a witness to my fight with the killer. What did she see? Alright, so she was actually in the room when this all went down. That's interesting. Keep looking around. There's a lot more clues we gotta find. What is this? I got tossed around pretty bad. That guy is strong. Wow, yeah. That looks painful. And there's the window. Simple enough. Something on the counter here.
I don't know how this will end. The killer is an enigma to the police and a lurking shadow in my own life. If only I can keep Joy from harm, I would do anything, even push her away, if it meant pushing her to safety.
Joy's safety is the main concern of her mother. So we've got Cassandra Foster and her daughter Joy. Interesting. Like Animal Crossing to an extent, but I burn out pretty quickly, is my problem with it. Never played Pokemon Go? That's fun. It's not, like I said, it's not a great game overall. I don't know that I'd really push it on anybody if they haven't tried it already. And there's his main gun. I had 2 guns and I couldn't take this guy down? Jeez. Yeah, mistakes were clearly made here, Rex. More signs of a struggle. Confrontation with the killer led to a vicious fight. This is apparent. Elena, you're level 29 on Pokemon Go. Hell yes, congratulations. That is not easy. Leveling up in that game is hella difficult, so congratulations. I know I'm still in the single digits. But I uninstalled it for a while because I needed the space on my old phone, but I got a new phone recently. And I might start playing again. I'm not sure. We'll see. Someone stop me from feeding my carbuncle addiction and buying that 16 euro mount. Don't do it! Don't do it, LTG. Fight the urge. Don't go into the light. Book about ghosts in different realms. Alright, so clearly believers in the supernatural in this household. That's interesting, certainly. What else, what else, what else? Still need 6 more clues. Must be a shitload of stuff I'm missing. Kids' psychological drawings. Does the tenant work with children? These appear to be psychological sketches. I assume he means like ink blots. 2 Dragonites, damn! That is good luck there, Elena. Unless you've got some sort of magical spawn point near you that spits the things out. I have definitely never seen one of those. I don't think any of my friends that play have seen those either. You don't even play Summoner, you just get to keep a carbuncle. Sorry about that burp there, my apologies. Packing or unpacking? Someone is packing to leave. Why did they leave this behind? Might have had to abandon it if they were leaving in a very big hurry. Seems possible. That exits out of the apartment right there. Alright, what else is there to see here? Nothing else on the counter right there. Is there anything else this guy I can get from him?
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
Nope, just the same mind read as before. What else is there to see in here? Still got so many clues left to find. Make sure there isn't anything else out in the hallway. No, just a dead end over here. Let's see, any other evidence markers on the floor that I might have missed? That one's 7, so there must be a whole shitload of evidence markers here. Didn't see a lot of the rest, though. Oh, hey, here's something. Oh, that's an optional thing, though. Meeting Ronan's parents. It's usually the engaged people who are nervous about meeting the parents of their intended, but I was looking forward to it, and Ronan's parents were nervous stumbling all over themselves to make a good impression. Ronan's dad was all thumbs and really quiet, like he was repressing his own crude nature. It was sweet, though, and Jillian was a rough gem. Such a good heart. I hope they understand how much I adore them. Aww. So cute. Why did Rozo think that puke emote was a good idea? I enjoy seeing it. I get a laugh out of it every time. It's a specific use, but it's cute. Elena took you forever to get enough Magikarp candy, but you also finally got a Gyarados. That must have been miserable, Elena. Still, that's a lot of dedication right there, so kudos to you for that. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could possibly stand it. I don't have the patience for it. Anything in the bathroom? I think we've searched the bathroom yet. There is nothing of interest in there. Let's see. This is...
I need to finish investigating before I go somewhere else.
Alright, so that's the way out. There's an open window right there, and Ronan needs an open window or door to come or go. That's probably where we'll leave right there. But as he says, we have to finish this investigation before we can really think about leaving. else is there to see in here? Unfortunately, this game doesn't have any way of leaving breadcrumbs to help you find clues at a crime scene. You just kind of have to keep going over it over and over again until you've found everything. We're still missing 4 clues, even though we're going over everything and not seeing anything, so that's kind of insane. What else is there in here? Like I said, we got the 7 down. Oh, that 7 might actually be continuous with the stuff from downstairs, so that's possible. That's why I can't find any of the earlier numbers there. Right, so the game seems to be saying there's nothing out in the hallway, so I won't focus on that too hard. What else is there? I suppose I could try to solve the case now? But without other clues, that seems like a hell of a risk. So I'd rather see if I can spot anything else before we do that. It is possible. If you found all the important clues, you don't need to find anything else. You do not need to find every clue every time, if I remember correctly. But in a lot of cases, it's kind of a big deal. I already searched through here a couple times. There's a lot of stuff to see in here. I didn't actually see anything that I can inspect. That pegboard here seems like something that would be worth looking at, but no. No, nothing there. Only 4 clues left, you can do it. I'm going to try, Deku. I think the worst part is that I see gyms all the time with people who are level 40. It's taken me with casual play 2 years to get to 29, and each level takes more and more points. Some of these people must live and breathe Pokemon Go. I've seen people like that, Elena. People that just play the hell out of that game and never ever stop. It's terrifying. It's terrifying, and it's going to be hard to beat them. I actually used to play a little bit of Pokemon Go's predecessor, Ingress, which was really more like a prototype than an actual game. But again, it had some interesting ideas, but it wasn't really fully formed in anything. And it was the same thing with Ingress. Ingress tended to be ruled by the players that played the most, and oh my god, did they play a lot. Really not seeing anything else in here. This is the weird thing, is the killer seems to be striding with purpose into the closet. What's he looking for in there? Well, it seems to be empty, so that doesn't really give any answers. A bit of a ghost wall right there. I don't know, I'm just circling through this apartment. I'm not seeing anything else. There's only one true Pokemon. It's called Digimon. They can both exist. Pokemon and Digimon are 2 very different series. They can both coexist. I'm fine with that. Alright, I still don't see anything else, so I'm gonna look around up high in case there's anything up there, but then I think we are going to see if it's possible we can solve this mystery. Alright, let's give it a shot. Why was the killer here? Let's see. So we need to put the sequence in events in order here. And I'm not sure where to start. Search and killer, maybe? Alright, search and killer and hiding witness? There we go, that's all we needed.
Turn around. You're under arrest.
Oh, damn. That is a hell of a beating right there.
So that's what I walked in on. Was he after the girl? Where'd she go?
Alright, so there's our sequence of events right there. Closet may be empty now, but if that's because he found what he was looking for in there and took it with him, that's very possible, Elena. We'll have to see what we can do there. So we didn't really answer our question unless he was actually looking for the girl herself. That's possible as well. The true Digimon Monster Rancher? Oh no, now we're getting into deep territory here. Dude gets shoved around the apartment and thrown out a freaking window and the cigarette never comes out of his mouth? That's addiction right there. Dude has problems and it's as sad as it is kind of interesting. Something is not right with that guy. He picked him up over his head. That is intense. Alright, so... Oh, we just got another clue. So it looks like we couldn't actually find those last 4 clues because they weren't there yet. The girl might be who the killer was after. So, now that we have another question to answer, it looks like now we can go around the apartment and see if we can find some new clues. Hey, here we go, new clues. That looks like the witness, but well, what else is important in these pictures? Unfortunately, since Ronan can't actually move any of this stuff, he's stuck just looking at what's out on the counter. That sucks. Now, take a look around. We need to find 2 more clues to wrap up our second question here. Which is, where did she go? Because we saw her go out the window, but since this would have happened some time ago at this point, we need some sort of hint as where she was going after that, if we're going to continue this mystery any. So you got the open window right there. That's where she left, I imagine. Is the corkboard now? Nope. Can't interact with this window yet either. Yeah, that guy was a beast. I can completely understand why Ronan wasn't able to fight him on even ground. Because that was terrifying. Although he did make the crucial mistake that everybody in action movies does. Which is he has a gun, which is a ranged weapon, and then he runs right into melee range, and oh no! No, he was able to knock the gun away because he was within arm's reach. Don't do that! Don't do that, that's just dumb. Be better than that, movie action people. Yeah, don't see any other clues again. We got those 2 right there. But there should still be a couple more. Can we get anything more out of him? Ooh, we can influence him here. Let's influence him on the photo, see if we can get him to move it. There we go.
Should get this photo to Rex for that Amber Alert.
Photos of witnesses. Photos of the witnesses collected as evidence. Can I find out where she went to in them? Let's hope so. Spectral Dick. Hey there, cosplay diver. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? LTG, would you be so kind as to give cosplay diver there a shout out? I'd appreciate that. Alright, so that's another piece of evidence right there. And it looks like he's looking at something else now, too.
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
I was hoping maybe we'd have something else to do, but we already read those papers, the missing person papers. We're only missing 1 clue, but I get the feeling it might be important. Touch. You can receive psychic flashes from certain objects by pinpointing sounds, denoting the strongest psychic energy. Priest? Photo of a young girl and a priest in front of a local church. It did sound like church bells, so let's check that out.
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little bit?
Oh, of course, dear. The church is always here to help.
Alright. The witness is staying at the nearby church. Well, there's our answer right there. Good deal. I love how they used to call detectives dicks. Some still do it. And, you know, Richard Nixon, the newspapers called him Tricky Dick, completely unironically. And, of course, there's the famous, I believe it was a NASCAR commentator, Dick Trickle. Look him up, it's a thing. Alright, thank you for the shout out. LTG, I appreciate that. Oh yeah, it is, oh no, it should have worked with capitals. That's weird. Yeah, I thought it would have. Bizarre. Alright, so we have all the clues now. 14 of 14, so let's wrap things up.
Window. Gunned me down on the street and you didn't even check for witnesses? Like you're untouchable. That girl is my only lead. I need to find her.
Alright, so that's our best hope, is we gotta see if we can find that girl, see if we can figure out if she found anything. And out we go.
I know it won't kill me, but I still hate heights.
Oh, don't forget the other wrinkle there, Elena. The fact that who was Bruce Wayne's sidekick? That's right, Dick Grayson. There's that too. The witness is the only lead. I need to find her. That church is my best bet. Alright. So that's going to be our next goal, is finding the church. What is this, though?
The day everything died for me.
The end of forever. Thinking about it is so surreal. I instantly have an out-of-body experience every time, seeing myself at that moment, after she tried to break up an argument between two men on the street, two strangers to her, one of which would stab her for no reason at all. She died trying to help, and the asshole got away. If I'd arrived to meet her just 1 minute earlier, my life would have been different. Better. And she wouldn't have been gone. Oh, that's tragic. Just killed. Random stabbing for no reason? That sucks. That's terrible. I dislike that. There's a note here, too. Julia's Thoughts 3, harassed by Baxter. Rough day at work for my man. It took him a while to be able to talk about it, but this Baxter fellow seems to be completely hostile towards Ronan, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Ronan has never done anything to offend him, but Baxter decided what kind of person Ronan was, and there's no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people. It's true. Curse to never use capitals in stream again. Oh no. What a horrible curse. Let's see if these folks got anything to say.
Face it, Baxter hated the guy.
I think the hate was pretty mutual.
Ronan was a little rough around the edges. But Baxter, he isn't exactly Mr. Cuddly.
Yeah, but you don't think he'd... I mean, a fellow cop. Or anybody.
In this job, I'm surprised less every day about what people are really capable of.
Truth about Baxter. Cops wondered if Baxter hated Ronan enough to kill him. Oh, that's a good question. This used to be a Flame in the Flood stream, and will be again. That is one of the games I use as filler when I finish a game too early. So yeah, it's possible we'll be seeing more of that. I'm glad to hear you liked it though, Cosplay. I enjoyed it as well. Barriers can't stop me. This big boat can probably stop me. That spooky ghost can't, because she just disappears when I get close. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't cut through here. Ooh, can cut over around the boat, though. See if there's anything back here. The hiding spot, that's kind of odd. See something on the other side of this barrier as well. But I don't think I can get back there right now. No, this building's consecrated as well.
I'd accuse my boss of witchcraft in a heartbeat.
That's just cruel, lady. Shane quotes Miley Cyrus. Did I? What on earth did I say? And how can I avoid ever saying it again? So right now I'm kind of wandering around a little bit and taking a look around because I want to get some of these side items. Because honestly, I would kind of like to get some Steam achievements here too. Julia's Thoughts 4, that car tattoo. I didn't even have to ask about the car stealing tattoo. I hate it. It's a garish, crude, common. You can sense my disapproval, but I suppose it's too late. All tattoos come with the danger of regret. True that. Oh, hey, I can banish that. Nice. What do we got back here? Eternal Flame. Need 15 more to uncover the story. Wow, that's a hell of a side quest right there. But I will keep an eye out for more gas cans. And see if we can maybe figure that story out. Oh my god. No, I was going to see if about maybe removing that boat, but that is way too far back. There is a path over here I can reveal, though. That's pretty handy. Anything of interest up here? Yes, there is. Another gas can. So hopefully that won't be too hard to find everything we need to get through there. Can't stop, won't stop. Miley Cyrus did not initiate that. My god. That is as old as time itself. I refuse to allow Miley Cyrus to take credit for that one. Won't do it. Will not allow that to happen. No, sir. Miley Cyrus. For shame. Damn, Shane, you got some games going on. You play a lot of games I've never heard of. Hi, by the way. Hi there, Cat Crasher. That's the idea. Trying to play games you haven't heard of. Give you some new to watch. Something a little different to watch. There's our bridge down to the beach. Hiding a secret identity. It's true. It's true. Shane might not be quoting Miley. Might not. I'll take the benefit of the doubt there, definitely. Hello?
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but it looks like you could use some help.
I don't know how I got here, or even where here is. I can't remember what happened to me. Why am I like this?
I'm sorry to tell you, kid. But if you're here, it means you're dead.
I knew it.
Look, I'm in a similar situation. Now, I used to be a detective. Let me take a look around and see if I can find anything that will help you make sense of all this.
I don't even know where you'd start.
Is there anything you remember? It doesn't matter how small. Sometimes the tiniest detail is all it takes.
I remember lots of people. And this rowboat. Everyone was scared. And I keep seeing the name Monahan's.
That's a start. Let me see what I can do.
How did the lady on the beach die? We have another side quest right here. But Cat Crasher, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? And Saturn, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? I'm having a good night, definitely. Thank you for asking. And yeah, I could be quoting Kanye. I'd accept that. Nothing wrong with a little Kanye. Just, you know, musically. Outside of music, he's a little bit crazy town, but it's okay. 23F this morning. Last I checked before the stream started, it was 10 Fahrenheit over here, and I imagine it's even colder now. But still, that doesn't make it any less pleasant, that's for sure. I ain't saying Shane's a gold digger, but... My favorite Kanye song, for the record, anyone curious, is Power. Love that song.
This is her obituary. She died when a rowboat capsized and sank. Her body was never recovered. What was she doing on a rowboat?
Alright, so we've got cause of death right there, drowned in a rowboat. But that doesn't explain the why. Oh, Q and E to scroll through there, that's weird. Watery Grave, Eternal Flame. Where's the one I'm on right now? I don't know, we'll come back to it. Alright, let's keep looking around, see what other clues we can find here. Candles? Odd. A bunch of candles were left here over the years. Most of them look like prayer candles. Maybe for some sort of vigil? Suppose that's possible. Oh yeah, very chilly over in Chicago right about now. Info about my killer. Witness view of the eyes. Witnesses only saw the suspect's face briefly. Much of face obscured, but suspect appeared to be a white male with blue eyes. That's a good start right there. Gotta start somewhere. I'd take that. Framed picture. A picture of the survivors of the Mono-Hanset steamer wreck. It's supposed to be a rowboat we were looking for. What is it? How does a steamer figure into things, I wonder? What is all this? Weird stuff going on here. No pain, no gain, and no Shane in the game. Well said all around there, Diver. All true. Every bit of it. I don't think there's going to be anything up here for the case, but I want to see if there's any side stuff we can pick up over here. Doesn't look like it, though. It looks like this is one of those games where there's going to be collectibles all over the place, so I'm going to try to look all over the place. What? Oh, here, there's something in the boat, it looks like.
There's a note. You will be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all. Huh. Hero to us all. Looks like more than one person owes her their lives.
Interesting. I see something else quivering over here, too.
Huh. Looks like a memorial of some kind. I'll bet people left more than just this around here. Finding that stuff could help piece things together.
Let's see. Let's see, how do I... Oops, no. How do I move? Oh, there we go. The beachside memorial. It looks like there was some kind of loving tribute left here. I wonder if it was anything to do with a girl, possibly. The note on these flowers read, "You'll be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all." The girl's obituary, it says she was in a rowboat returning to the sinking Mono-Hanset right before she drowned. I don't seem to be able to look at the one about Mono-Hanset. That's weird. Oh, actually, my keyboard just doesn't seem to be working right now. That's weird. I can't escape out of there. Hang on, let me tab out and see what I can do here. What did the evidence photo say when it was presented at court? I swear I was framed, but I'm ching. Alright, game? Game, you're not helping me here. Yeah, my keyboard is unresponsive in this game right now. That's not good. My mouse is kind of responding, but can't switch tabs. I can't hit escape. That's not a good thing. I might need to force close the game to try and get out of this. Yeah, it's acting super janky right now. I think I'm going to have to force close the game. I apologize, folks. Give me just a moment. Back out of here and see if we can get back in. Hopefully we're not going to lose too much progress here. That kind of sucks a lot. But the game does have a pretty decent autosave system, so I don't think we're going to lose too much. Oh, that's less than 2 hours in, so it doesn't feel like a great sign here. Alright, we're picking up here. Alright, we didn't lose too much progress. Give me just a second, we'll get back in. Alright. So we restart back out here. Oh, I'm gonna have to grab everything again, dang it. Maybe? Maybe, we'll see. But we can at least speed up a little bit this time. Get through things a little quicker, that should be nice. Since we know where we're going, we know what we need to get. So as long as I just grab everything I had last time, it should be alright. Oh, there we go. I can use the hiding spot to jump back here. Oh, that's clever. What's back here then? Info about my killer. She had so much potential. This is a terrible shock, especially now. She had been accepted to Smith College and was all prepared for the move. G. Soderbergh. I assume that was one of the victims. I wouldn't have gotten all the way to court if it wasn't a nice frame job, I imagine. Oh. What was there down here? That. And then, alright, so it looks like the gas cans have already been gotten, so I don't actually have to gather up anything I already got. That was all auto-saved. So that's nice. So we just need to go back and finish this little side quest right here. Cemetery must be pretty popular. People are dying to get in. Oh! I love it.
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but...
Alright, so we already saw that, so we can go ahead and skip it. So we just need to go ahead and get the information here.
This is her obituary. She died when her rowboat capsized and sank. Her body was never recovered.
But it mentioned that she was heading back to the Monohanset, so that seems like it's got to be significant. Maybe she was trying to rescue people when the steamer went down? That seems possible. Human bone and skin. I wouldn't want to see a frame like that. That's horrifying.
There's a note. You will be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all.
One last clue.
Looks like a memorial.
And we're good. Alright, let's see if we can solve this case then. How did the lady on the beach die? We have 3 clues we have to put in order here. So let's see, what's the first thing? The Monohanset steamer wreck, I think that's first. That is. And then after that is the newspaper obituary showing her going back to the steamer wreck. And then the bouquet of flowers? Yes!
When the Monohanset went down, she wasn't a victim. She was a hero. She saved a lot of people before her rowboat sank. She needs to know how much she meant to them.
So yeah, so the steamer went down and she was using her rowboat to rescue survivors. That's awesome! So let her know how badass she is.
Did you find anything?
That name you remember, the Monohanset? Turns out it was a steamer ship that sank right outside of Salem Harbor. If it weren't for you, a lot of people would have died. You're a hero.
If I saved everyone, then how did I die?
No, you didn't save everyone, but you were trying to. Your rowboat capsized.
I can't swim, so I must have drowned.
I'm sorry.
No, Don't be. Thanks to you, instead of fear and sadness, I feel pride. If it weren't for you, I would never have known. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm glad I could help.
Aw. And we helped her move on too. There's a sign in the back of the hearse that says dying to get in. Oh my goodness. What do you think these ghosts are made of, you say, Elena? Ectoplasm? Possibly? The Zig Cat, on the topic of cemeteries, I recently started another playthrough of Fable 3, and I love the evil garden gnomes. The stuff they say is so funny and evil at the same time. One of the lines is, you should go somewhere nice and peaceful, like a cemetery. Terrible. Alright, so let's finish looking around this area, see if there's anything else to see as we move forward. Our overall goal here is still to find the church, as we are looking for that girl, Joy, I think her name is. See if she can shed any light on what on earth happened with the killer and whatnot. What do we got here? Salem's History 1. Pirate History Plaque. This spot overlooks the favored launching point of many privateers who operated with tacit permission of the Continental Navy during the Revolutionary War. Salem was the primary harbor for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navy ships as they attempted to apply pressure to the neighboring port of Boston Harbor. Spooky. So many good quotes. Feel free to share a couple more if you got any off the top of your head here. I do love me some good writing. Got a couple things on the dock here.
No one made me smile like you did, Jules.
Oh, that's where that picture was taken. It's hard to put into words the happiness Julia brought into my life. Aw, that's sweet. Pad Thai with tofu. That sounds delicious. Asanka, was it good and filling? I sensed your presence before you even arrived. What did you eat? I like that one. Julia's thoughts 5 day at the beach. The picture we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I got of Ronan just as the sun was setting was brilliant. It wasn't so much for catching Ronan's features, but my, what a silhouette that man cuts. He makes everything around him look good. Salem could use that shot to sell itself as a beach resort. Well, that's flattering. Goodness. Alright, and let's head to the church.
When you're running away, you need a sanctuary. A place where nothing bad can touch you. But you can never escape the questions. They follow you everywhere.
Alright, time to do some exploring in the church. Think your head cold is fucking with your ears? Or maybe you're just hearing what you want to, Zigcat. Asanka, you're turning vegetarian slowly, so I went tofu. Tofu can definitely be made in a very delicious fashion. No doubt about that. There's a bird here. Kinda weird. Nothing wrong with eating tofu if you enjoy it. You're funny, but looks aren't everything. That's a classic right there. Julius thought 6 can't stop loving him. The man is who he is. I can't help myself. I try to stay away, to be sensible, to consider someone I could actually share a normal life with. But I find myself thinking of Ronan all the time, and I can't stop. Can't. This is it. This is what real love is, or infatuation. But we'll let Julia have her thing. That's kind of creepy right there. Somebody there? There's somebody right there.
Hey, hey, hey! It's okay. Just don't go near them.
I couldn't look anymore. I had to stop it. Those hands, they tore at my soul, at my mind. It's your eyes. They get in through your eyes.
All right. Just calm down. You're not making any sense.
Shh.
What?
They're coming for you.
Oh, that's creepy. No, tofu is not wrong. The nice thing about tofu is it's kind of like noodles, in the sense that if you put tofu in a thing, it will usually absorb the flavor of the thing.
She's praying what I'm thinking. It's getting dangerous out there with all these murders.
So you can usually make it very flavorful depending on what you put it in.
Evil bastard is gonna hide out anywhere near a church.
Alright, what do we got here?
Save us from the dark trials to come. Deliver us from the shadow of the evil one.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Save us from the dark trials.
Julia's thought 7, Ronin's Fedora. We watched an old black and white gangster movie marathon together night before last. I couldn't believe he'd never seen them. I loved the romantic parts, he loved the tough guy parts. When I bought him the fedora the next day, he looked confused, but adopted it so quickly. It's just part of him. I don't think he'll ever take it off. And true, even in death, wearing that fedora.
Deliver us from the shadow of the evil one.
If there's someone up there, please start protecting us.
Oh. I thought you'd be thinking something creepy, but no, very earnest.
A lot of prayers going up right now. Not just hers.
It's true.
At least I'm not alone.
That's always nice. What is up with the birds here? Super weird. We're not seeing any sort of evidence here. But what is this?
There's one promise I never regretted.
Aww. The best day of my life. We had known from the start we would end up here sooner or later. Oh, that's cute. See, fedoras are evil. There's a few people, few and far between that can pull off fedoras. And private detectives, or just detectives in general, detectives can usually pull off fedoras. That's okay. Especially if they're like 1950s era noir detectives. That's okay. One of the few proper uses for the fedora right there. Alright. What else we got over here? That leads to the rectory. We'll head there in a second. Want to see what else there is to see around here. That also leads to the rectory. And there's something over here. Saw? The Bell Tower Banshee. That's another side case, it looks like. I don't think we ever finished the first side case, so we're missing one of the water heaters, I believe.
Where is she? Wasn't there a clue about the church in the apartment?
Was there? There was the photo. I don't think that's the one I'm looking for, though. There's the obscure photos. Pack of luggage. I mean, we know she's staying here. I guess let's try the photos of the witness. No, that wasn't it. That's not about the church. Is it just the church? It's just the church.
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little while?
Of course, dear. The church is always your to help. I think we have an old attic you can stay in for as long as you like.
She's been staying in the attic? I better go check it out.
Alright, so there's our answer. She is up in the attic. Anything else to see down on this floor? Nothing I can spot. Oh, I missed this before. Another clue for the Bell Tower Banshee. Dog is always with you in this game, and then I hear from some corner of the room, "You stink, you mongrel. Maybe you rolled in something. Or your dog did." Oh. Definitely can't go up that way because they got that little demon portal there. Looks like I can head up to the balcony from over here, so that's nice. Get that wall blocking me off there. That's unusual. Nothing on the other side there. How about over here? Yeah, see something on the other side of this wall. I don't see a good way to jump over to it. I don't see any way to jump over to it. We'd have to get through this wall. Ah, there we go. And what's our reward? Salem's History 2 Burned Rectory Plaque. Near the spot, the original St. Benedict's Rectory was lost to flames in 1901. I assume that's what the walls we see around here are. The remains of the original rectory. That's kind of cool. Hey, Kais! How are things going? Welcome in. I am doing fantastic. How about yourself? It's been a while. Hope you've been doing good. Salem's History 3 Organ Dedication Plaque. This organ, rebuilt in 1919, is dedicated to the souls of this parish lost in the Great War. Pretty cool. I'm down with that. Alright, so let's head through those back doors to the rectory. See what we can find down there. Not sure what those birds are doing all over the place. It's just weird. It says the attic is on the 3rd floor back this way. Oh! Alright, I think I know what I have to do here, but let's look around a bit before we go that path. What else is there to see? Alright, so there's demon portals blocking both ways. And there's another saw right here. We'll need plenty more of those. Realizing after writing that last comment that this line would think would open up a whole can of worms that would lead places we probably don't want to go into on stream. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, well, no worries about it. Miss you, Jade. Missed you too, Kais. Hope everything has been going well with you. Yeah, sorry, you gotta get the permission first. But yeah, no worries. Oh yeah, it's only 60 seconds, unfortunately. There's another saw right there. Here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna wait for him to come over to this side. Can you do longer than 60 seconds? There you go. We're gonna possess him. I'm gonna mind read him too.
When she calms down, I'll go ask her why she needs to stay here.
Alright, so we can use him to slip across that demonic part of the floor. Thanks, buddy.
The attic must be up there.
And there's a cat. Oh, it's a YouTube video with the gnome insults. Alright, thank you for sharing that, Zigcat. I appreciate that. Totally shocked you didn't make that comment yet, Trev. I see dead people. They're everywhere. It's true. Dead people are, in fact, everywhere in this game. Can confirm.
I don't know, Angie.
I hear more creepy noises. I think one of those portals is nearby. And Poltergeist that TV, though. That's interesting. I don't know. I thought I heard... Oh, there's one of them. I know that I heard those creepy sounds somewhere. Yeah, I must sense the demon portal from him exclusively to vacuum that place. But you can't vacuum up evil, Zigcat. That's the problem. Salem's History 4 Rectory Dedication Plaque. Here, rising as a mythical phoenix, we consecrate the rectory in the year 1902. Just 1 year after the original rectory was destroyed. Not bad. And here is another saw. You'll need 6 more, but we're making progress.
Well, she hasn't said anything specific. I know they both want kids, but they ought to have a couple of years just to enjoy each other.
Of course. I don't mean to be selfish. I mean, what's the hurry? They're young.
He's a great guy, but she's right about his mother.
Ouch.
It's so simple to be a nice person. Why can't everyone do it?
If you have to think that, usually you might be part of the problem. Just saying. Looks like that place feels dirty to the priest. Well, he's trying. He's trying A for effort. That wasn't the way I wanted to go. We're heading this way, I think. Going from saving souls to ruling over them, how dramatic. I don't know if anybody here has heard of Osler's Wrath before. But that game is top tier weird. And I think if you've never seen it before, you're in for a hell of a treat.
They want excellent food under these conditions?
You're a cook, man. You gotta make do. Gotta make do.
Okay? Oh, yes, sir. Just regular maintenance. These things are big enough for small animals to go hiking in. So we just have to make sure none of the little critters get trapped in there.
Well, what happens then?
You probably don't want to hear about it in the food preparation area. It can get smelly.
Gross.
Maybe that's why they use incense, huh?
Oh, God. No, Zigcat, it is a PS3 exclusive.
The fairy tale. They weren't high school sweethearts, you know. Everyone thinks they were, but they just seem like they've been in love forever. But they met right after college. Total chance thing, trip to Europe. I was hoping he'd meet a nice Irish girl in Dublin, but he met Shelley down in Florence. And she's from Boston. He travels thousands of miles across the freaking ocean to meet the love of his life, who lives right down the road. Kind of makes you believe in fate. Like they were just meant to meet and be happy together forever, right?
That's great. Really great.
You follow football? I don't just mean the Pats. I mean local Friday night kind.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sometimes.
He just wants to get rid of the guy.
My boy quarterbacked for the Witches all 4 years at Salem High. Was on the varsity when he was a freshman.
The Salem Witches,
well,
really.
Congratulations on the wedding. And the football.
But yeah, actually, one of the main reasons I wanted to get a capture card in the first place was to find some way to show off Osler's Wrath. And I'm going to be very excited to do that. I hope you folks are going to enjoy it.
Not even listening.
Yep.
Bet this guy would have loved to see my boy play football.
Oh yeah, he's eating this stuff up. Alright, what else do we got in here? Another saw. Doing pretty good. I think we might be finding a good chunk of these things here. Whoa! Whoa! That's a demon. We need to find some place to hide. I haven't been over here. Alright, just the one demon so far, so that's not too bad. We have to be really careful now that he's on the prowl. Hey, True Timmy, thank you for the follow right there. I appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Still waiting for the webcam thing? It's coming. It's coming. I'm just working out some logistical things. And it is my goal to have it up and running maybe within the next month. I mean, I have the camera set up right now, but I'm not quite ready to be running it yet. But we're moving in that direction, I promise you. I can possess the cat? Oh, we're going to have to check that out in a second. Kind of want to murder the crap out of that demon, too. I don't want to just leave him wandering around. Alright, so it looks like she took the elevator up, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to be an option for us. Pretty sure ghosts can't call elevators. Kitty! Where's that demon? Let's head in here. And we can start hiding here. Alright, so we want to keep hiding until we can sneak up on this guy. We'll take him out. Bearded Chain, you would be right. I do have a goatee, Hasanka, and have had for a very long time now. Come on. Got him, yes. It's difficult because I remember better which keys are on the Xbox controller. It takes me a second to remember which key is the D key. Like, I know it better as just right on the keyboard. Thinking of it as D is a bit confusing to me. But we got it. Killed the hell out of that guy. I like that. Alright, so what are we doing next? I feel like we've seen just about everything down here. Maybe it's time to try possessing that cat? Possibly. We'll do one last quick search down here, see if there's anything else. And yeah, we didn't see look in. No, we did look in here. All right. Yeah, I think we have seen everything down here. Cool. Try possessing the cat then. Hey, look at this. Weird and spooky. There are many variations. I don't know what mine is exactly. Maybe you can tell me once it's all set up. We'll have to see. It is a mystery. I like to describe mine as the Excalibur, the beard of King Arthur, destined to return in time of great need. But that may just be me. Alright, you can use WAS and D and hold left shift to run while possessing the cat. Some ledges can be jumped onto by running up to them. Alright. So we can actually fully control the cat here. That's kind of neat. So why do we need to possess the cat is the question. There's something he can get into? Certainly get up on some things, but what do we need the cat for? Let's look around and see if we can spot anything. They did mention critters going in the air vents, but that one air vent we saw back there just leads to the next room. We've already been in there. Trev, you're a kind person, and I can't wait to listen to the incredibly kind things you have to say once I have my cam up. That'll be good times. The Excalibur, yes! Used to have one as a cat, decided to get rid of it though. Alright, so yeah, this just leads into this room and we already... Oh! But what is this? We've been here? Alright, this just leads into the next room, but we couldn't get through here through the door, so this is still something. It has... Oh, it does have a meow button. Oh, I have a meow button. That's adorable. There we go. Here we go. There's a vent up here. Alright, so this may let us go somewhere we haven't been before. Let's explore the vents, see where they lead. Wouldn't be a good third-person video game without some sort of vent stealth section. Can I link a song? Sure, as long as somebody tosses you link permit there. Go right ahead, Hasanka. Alright, this just leads to here, though. Was there somewhere else we could go in the vents there that I missed? Not sure. There was that dead end. I don't think this leads anywhere in particular. This just leads back where I started. So we know we can go up in the vents. This might come in handy later, I guess? But for right now, no, this doesn't lead us anywhere special. Let's keep looking around then. See what else we can see. We can get out here. See if there's any mischief we can get up to out in the lobby area. I don't know what you'd call this exactly. Oh, here we go. Aha! Little path around the outside here. Almost didn't notice that. Let's see where this goes. Cat in pain just isn't the thing I wanted to hear. That sounds miserable. Someone on sound design with some knowledge about cats. Some games just use generic cat, and that sounds really sad for someone who grew up with cats. True! True, there are different cat noises, and a lot of them just sort of use one noise for everything. That's not how the cats sound. Oh my god, the cat can climb the ivy. That, I'm not sure, is a thing a real cat would do. Like, maybe hop up on it a little bit, but completely, like, a solid snake scale it? That's bad news. I leave tiny footprints? Oh, that's adorable. The Spooter Cat? Spooter Cat. Wait, go out on the branch? Oh, I can go out on the branch. Cat is nimble. Holy crap. Alright, we're going places here. Alright, where to next, cat. See more ivy, and sure enough, yeah, we're spider catting up there. Spooper cats. Kind of looks like a ferret. The cat's arms look, or cat's legs look really, really weird when it's climbing things. Alright, we got up to the attic.
There she is, finally.
Why do I always lose my keys when I need to leave?
How can I get through to her?
Alright, so we need to figure out some way to get some information out of her. You're a fucking cat, of course you'd go out on a branch. True. Not every cat I have known as a cat has been all that nimble, though. Some of them would just fall right off and make a really embarrassing thump on the ground. Is there anything to see around the room? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, we can possess her at least. And influence her? What would make her think about the Bell Killer? Yes, the killer? Yeah?
So get the hell out!
Whoa!
God damn it, if you ever possess me again, you have no right to dump your unfinished business on me.
Now, I'm tracking down my killer, okay? Someone who was seconds away from attacking you about an hour ago, and if... Wait a minute. You can see me? And hear me? Holy shit. You're a medium.
She's legit?
Well, ain't I the luckiest guy in the world? I just found the perfect little helper.
What is it with you guys and my family? Helping the cops do their job is not some privilege. It's a trap. I'm not your informant, your partner, or your friend. I don't owe you. If anything, you owe me. Dick.
Yeah, I get it. You're tough, okay? But you're not tougher than him. You saw what he can do. He's coming after you, or someone close to you.
Whoever he wants dead is lucky to still be alive. Now, I know what I'm doing, and you can help me stop him. All you have to do is answer some questions.
Look, I'm sorry. What happened to you is horrible. And you saved my life, so what do you want?
Alright, there we go. Grab something to hit her on the head. We can't, Hisaka. We can't touch anything. We're a ghost. Maybe she'll talk to a feline. That would be kind of odd if she just starts spilling details about the case to a cat, but I suppose that's possible too. There are fat cats, but those are the minority. Fat cats are pretty adorable too. Deku, you have 6 cats, and you can assure you they can climb on a lot more things than they think. It's true.
I'm telling you, I'm out of here soon.
Those little bastards are way, way more clever than you ever give them credit for.
I was murdered tracking that son of a bitch to your place. So why would he be looking for you?
That freak was probably looking for my mom. Not me. I'm a nobody. Invisible. My mom and I tried very hard to keep it that way. Not everybody wants to be noticed, you know.
Looking for your mom. What does that mean?
She's like me, but she found a way to make a respectable living off of what we can do. Living that probably turned her into a target.
So where's your mom, kid?
Probably dead. She would never just leave me without saying a word, never. I don't know where she is. I know the Bell Killer had something to do with her disappearance. Him showing up tonight just proves it.
If he killed her, Why would he come back to her place?
I don't know.
Look, assuming the worst never helped no one.
It's true.
Why don't you live there?
Because of people like you always asking for help. Trying to connect one last time with your loved ones or resolve some crazy problem. I love my mom, but I can't live in one place for too long or people like you will find me too easily.
I wasn't home much either growing up. I know that's rough.
I just noticed if you look on Joy's left-hand chest, she has a white button that says it's a trap.
I'm telling you, I'm out of here soon.
That's awesome.
All right. What were you doing at your apartment?
I live there, Sherlock. Well, I used to, whatever. My mother has been missing for a few days. I don't see her that often, but she never just disappears. Not like this.
Respectable living?
Yeah. Hey, you might know her. She was working the Bell Killer case with the cops as a contract psychic. A profiler.
Sorry, kid. She doesn't ring any bells.
I found this in the apartment tonight. Mentioned something about some Bell Killer book. And it's in her handwriting.
Bell Killer book. If she was a profiler, it's probably the book she kept all her case notes in. That would be at the station.
Really?
It could be a clue.
Have you ever seen my killer before tonight? Do you have any idea who he is?
You cops are so hard up on clues that you're actually asking people if they know who the killer is. Now I get why you need so much help.
I'm not asking people. I'm asking the witness whose life I just saved. You're not safe alone. You need someone watching over you. Us cops find missing people. I found you, and I can help you find your mom. Your problem is now my problem, too.
No way. Don't get me wrong. You saved my life, and... Okay, I can't pay that back, but your problems are your problems, and mine are mine.
There they are. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Have a nice afterlife.
Wait a minute. Don't go yet. Just stop for a second, will you? We're on the same side. If your mother's involved, we need to work together.
Work together? What are you gonna do? You're dead. I'll handle it. Just leave me alone!
Whoa.
Bitch.
How is it possible that her scream made me dizzy?
There was more. I can't let her get away. There's gotta be another way down.
Alright, sorry, let me catch up on shit. Fat cats are adorable. Hell yes, they are, Zig Cat. LTG, your cat is fat. He's a big ball of indifference. Oh, you should totally post cat pictures in Discord. That goes for everybody. Bell Killer, and she doesn't ring any bells. I didn't even notice that. That's amazing. It's a tarp! How do you lose a giant ring of keys? It was way back there, so I suppose that's possible. I can't lose track of the witness. She's the only one who can help me find the Bell Killer. Alright. So, new objective, exit the attic. We need to find a way out of here. So let's take a quick look around, and then we'll decide how we want to affect our escape. So, a little room back here with another saw. We only need one more, and it might be up here. So let's see if we can finish off the Bell Tower Banshee case. That'd be cool. More creepy people in the corner. Big old guitar. It's really dark up here. Ooh. Ghost Girl's messages. The fittest of spirits can fall prey to these dangers, the demons. Alright, so that's interesting. So we can actually collect those coded clues. I wonder what those are for then. Oh, I'll always take more cat pics, LTG, even if you have. Have you played Asura's Wrath before, Drev? It's amazing if you haven't. In for a real treat. Honestly, cannot wait to show that game off. The kitty noises, I hear those in the background, so I assume the cat's going to play into whatever the escape plan is going to be. I just want to see if there's anything else up here before we move towards that. Looks like the window's open, actually, so probably I could use the cat to just head out the window, maybe? Awful straightforward, but sure. No, let's go for it. If we can just head out that way. Oh, thank you for posting the cat pic, LTG. I appreciate that. Oh man, the ending of that game, Drav, is something truly special. You are gonna love it. Alright, so that got us down to the lobby. And, ooh, this door is closed. That wasn't closed before. So, gonna have to depossess the cat here. Who's this guy?
What am I worried about? Nothing is gonna happen. We're probably better off at home, with the doors locked.
I just worried about the bell killer, it sounds like. Fair enough. Can understand and respect that. Ooh, can't go through that door. That must be consecrated as well, perhaps? So we gotta go through here. And then probably gotta ride the vacuum cleaner guy back across the lobby. The no pause challenge 0. That is savage.
Wait! Come back!
Leaving so soon, dear?
Yeah, sorry. I'll be back. Don't wait out, Father.
Be careful out there, my child.
Dang it. Oh, and she trapped me back here. A ghost can cause poltergeists to manipulate people. Alright, so that's probably what we gotta do. Oh, there you go. Got him to come check on the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, what's it doing over here, Father? And now we gotta ride.
Well, I'll be. What's gotten into you?
Ghosts! That's what's gotten into it. My mistake was building a fisherman house near the zombies and leaving it unprotected. Oh no, 0. That is unfortunate. Still, that's pretty impressive. And there we go. Oh no. Distract. Some objects can be activated to distract demons. This draws the demon's attention and allows you to sneak past them unnoticed. Using the ravens to distract the demons is often useful. Sounds useful. Let's see. First order of business is I gotta hide. Quickly. Or one of them spots me. Hiding from demons and helping you get closer to distract objects. I can imagine. There we go. Alright, so it's basically doing a tutorial on distractions right now. Plat in StarCraft 2, my gosh. Alright, so we hide, we get close to the raven, then we trigger it, and the demon starts looking at it. You must approach the demon from behind if you want to execute it. Alright, so it wants me to execute the demon too. And got him! I think there was another one here too, though. Yeah, there's one way in the back there. You still gotta be careful. I don't know why he's not showing up. Like, he's right friggin' there. Alright, once he comes closer, I can use the raven to distract him, and then I should be able to execute him. There we go. Got him, nice. Alright, let's get the heck out of here then.
Damn it. Now what?
And she's gone. Dang it. Kitty spoops.
So, where'd she go, huh?
That cat is no help. What clue would tell me where she's headed? The mother's note? I didn't actually get to see what the note said. Mother's note implied the witness should get the Bell Killer case book from the station. Leave now, find my book at the station, and don't look back. We're not safe anymore. I'll try to find you before I something. Alright, so this basically explains what it is right there. Before I go, that's what it said.
Find my book at the station and don't look back.
Yeah. She's headed to the police station to steal some book. She'll blend in well there. Did you know her mother worked for the police? Fine. Don't tell me. Puss.
Time to head back to the station.
All right. So, next up, we gotta find the police station. And I imagine we're gonna have to help her get the book. I can't imagine she'd be able to do it all on her own. So let's see. Oh, so this is what happens when the cat goes crazy all of a sudden for no reason. Exactly. They're just reacting to ghost detectives. You know, like you do. Like you do. Alright, what else is there to see around here? I think I already checked over here to see if there's anything secret, but kind of wanted to check again just in case. Nope, nothing. And the ghost lady is still gone. Our good deed for the day, although I'm sure we need to be doing some more of those. And we'll head back around this way. See what we got over here. I think this is the right way. Yeah, Team House would be terrifying, if you ask me. It's so much stress. But I suppose, you know, you gotta do certain things if you need to, if you want to step up your game, sometimes it's just what you gotta do. Take things to the next level. Who are these kids?
So quiet. Such a sleepy town.
Yeah, kinda.
So nice to be away from the big city with all its problems.
You know, except for the murders. That's still here.
What's that game? The one with the woman who raids tombs. How much does a tattoo hurt? Cop was, like, covered. What's that game? The one with the woman who raids tombs.
I don't know. Anybody know that one? The woman that raids tombs? It's I swear the name's right on the tip of my tongue. I can almost remember, just not quite.
I did this. I talked him into this. Becoming a cop. I was lying dead in the street because of me.
Rex's thoughts, one of two. Rex feels guilty for leading Ronan to a life of police work. Well, it seems like he was in the life of crime before, so probably a better path there, I think. He died doing good things, nothing wrong with that. Uncharted, that was probably an LTG. I think you got it. That must be it. That sounds familiar. Alright, what do we got over here? Oh, that's creepy. Like a shadow right there. What is going on there? Very strange. Julia's thoughts 8, the day we met. I still remember that first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all the bad boy swagger, and I admit I liked it, What I liked even more was the heart underneath the facade that he couldn't hide. He was the guy from a rough neighborhood, but it hadn't hardened him as much as he let on. Alright, this looks like a nice little spot ripe with secrets. Get what we can back here. Anything else? Oh, this area is huge. Let's see who's back here.
Everything in the shadows makes me jump.
It is a bit creepy back here. No lie.
It's hard to believe a cop got killed tonight.
I can believe it, that's for sure. What about the girl? Can I possess her? There we go.
How much does a tattoo hurt? Cop was, like, covered.
It's the same thing the other girl said. Alright, nothing else back here that I see now. I want to head back the street a little bit. I thought I saw another collectible back there. Yeah, I think I see the yellow glowing right there. Let's pick that up before we go too far away. Julia's Thoughts 9, Ronan pops the question. Today he asked, and I honestly didn't know what to say. I want to be with him, I love him, but when he asked to marry me, I found myself unable to say anything, like my voice is frozen. And he just knelt there, my silence crushing him. And then he got up. It was 5 minutes before I could tell him I needed to think. But have I blown it now? It must have been painful for the guy, but still, it's always better to do that than saying yes if you're not sure that's what you want to say. That is my pro tip for tonight. And what do we got here? More gas? Yep, another gas can. 13 more. But if they're spread over the overworld, as it were, of Salem, I can understand why there'd be a whole lot of them. But we're going to take our time with those. Oh, there's a cat we can possess out here, too. That's interesting. I wonder... Let's take the cat for a spin and see what we can get with him. I'm seeing a whole bunch of stuff on the ground here. Like maybe he could jump to somewhere interesting? Ooh, yes. Here we go. He can climb up here. And then across. Oops. He fell. I thought I kind of assumed those jumps were just fixed paths, but no, possible to fail that jump. Duly noted. Let's try that again. I suppose it had to be said Ziget. There we go. And then from here, he can climb up the fence, looks like. Yeah, that's a little nuts. Then across here, up on the AC unit. Up here. And there we go, another gas can up here. Excellent. How do we get down? That's the question. Oh, can just jump off here. And leave the cat where we found him. Awesome! Thank you, kitty. Gotta pick up a game hell early in its life. It's true. It's true. People tend to, you know, the meta starts coming together very quickly, and it's easier to be there in the early days than it is to catch up later on. I agree with that completely. Soul Calibur 6. Ooh, yeah, if you could get in on the ground floor of that, that'd be pretty fun. Julia's Thoughts 10, Salem feels dangerous. Salem's supposed to be a quiet place, the kind of place where you can escape the problems of a big city. But it's getting to where I don't feel safe walking outside at night anymore. I talked to Ronan about it, but he tries to assure me that he's the most dangerous guy in this town, but the bravado doesn't help much. Something is sick about this place. True. True. Alright, anything over here? I think I saw something glowing. Yeah, there we go. What is that? Witch Trial History 1 of 9. Judgment House plaque. Known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hawthorne 1641 to 1717, who at times held court in his own parlor room. He kept the accused locked in a cellar, as was the custom in colonial times. His unfortunate role in the Salem witch trials of 1692 became a prominent blotch on his name. Yeah, there's a lot of people in Salem that are gonna have to, oops, what is this?
That way.
Huh. Oh, that actually leads into the Judgment House. We might be going in there later. That's weird. But not right now, as Ronan so aptly pointed out. We'll have to wait. But yeah, there's a lot of people that did a lot of terrible stuff during the Salem witch trials. And it's bad times. And we should definitely remember that it was bad times. Doesn't mean you can't whoop some noobs. Hell yeah, LTG, that's the spirit. Never too old to teach those little whippersnappers who's the boss. Never too old. Alright, what else we got over here? There's another gas can. Excellent. I want to finish one of these side stories to see what actually happens when we finish it. We haven't finished any one of them yet. We've been off by one for both of them so far. That kind of sucks.
Throw it out a window. That would be so awful.
Can confirm. It was pretty bad.
Thought I saw... No, couldn't have been.
What'd you think you saw?
What's it feel like to die?
I could definitely tell you some stories. I've seen some shit. Definitely done the whole death thing. Would not like to do it again if at all possible. And another gas can. Nobody can ever guess my age if you meet me IRL. I look younger than I actually am. I'm told I look older than I actually am. Which was nice when I was a teenager, but now it's just kind of unfortunate. Need to get me some youthful good looks again. Over here, no. I think we're going in the right direction here. Keep looking. A big town, and I keep hearing creepy stuff off to the side. That's unpleasant. So the regular people walking just through the ghost stuff too is a little unnerving as well.
I should go home. Now.
Stay in well-lit places. Should be okay.
Everybody's creeped out here. A 0-year-old witch? Or a fortune teller, one of those carnival readers? That's a thing too. It's a crashed car?
Hey. Calm down for a second and talk to me. What's your name?
Brad.
Good. Now, tell me what happened.
I don't know. We were out in the town blowing off some steam. One drink turned into 3, and 3 turned into... who knows how many. The details are hazy. I must have been driving Rick and Laura home when... Oh, God. I killed them. I'll never forgive myself for doing this.
You don't know if you did. You said it yourself. The details are hazy. Now, I can take a look around here and see if anything jumps out at me.
God, what have I done?
Alright, we got another side case. Not much to go on, but this brutal car crash might have some evidence that points to what happened that night. Let's see if we can find out what happened to his friends. There you go, an actual representation of my hand. It's so lifelike, LTG. Thought it was the real thing for a second.
This must be Brad's car. It's not looking good.
And of course he has a B-Rad vanity plate. Terrible! What else is there to see around here? Scotch whiskey. Broken bottle of Brad's favorite whiskey. Not a good sign. Brad, it's not looking great, buddy. Not looking great. What is this, though?
It's not much, but it's something. Gas station's not far from here. I should check it out.
An SOC gas receipt from the night of the accident. It's a long shot, but I should also check that area. Alright, so let's head over to the gas station, see what we can see over there. But I see some other optional stuff we can grab on the way, so we'll work our way over in that direction. 8 more, progress being made. Must sleep LTG. Alright, thank you so much for stopping by as always. You have yourself a great rest. Good luck with the mail in the morning. Kick its postal ass. And I will see you around, buddy. Salem's History 5 Armaments History Plaque. On this spot stood a fortification that contained the armaments store sought by British soldiers on February 26, 1775. The brave citizens of this town kept the British Army at bay by the strategic use of drawbridges, thereby preventing the seizure of critical weapons for the war that would begin only months later. That's badass. I'm assuming since they did a lot of research about Salem, at least some of this historical stuff is going to be true, in some sense. That's cool. Salem, of course, for people that are outside of the U.S., a very historical town in the United States, for both good reasons and bad reasons. So hope you're enjoying the history lesson. Alright, there's the police department. We don't want to go in there just yet because we want to check out the gas station he was talking about. What we got here? Julia's thoughts 11 escorted by a knight. And for once I felt safe out at night. All the stories he told me about being the most dangerous man in Salem, they felt true. No one could touch us. Because no one could touch him and I was with him. Am with him. Will be with him. I know it. Aww. Romantic. I'm just going to walk through all these police cars and slime their driver's side doors and seats. Because I don't respect them. And there's yours. So lifelike. Info about my killer number 5, Baxter's official comment. Unfortunately, we haven't made any arrests. We don't have any suspects. That's why we strongly encourage the people of Salem to contact the police with any possible leads. This is going to take the cooperation of the entire community. Which is basically the police saying we have no idea. As they explained before. Alright. I already checked in here? I feel like I've been in here. Where is that gas station? Oh, here's the gas station. Alright, let's see what we can find out at the gas station then. Is there a witness who saw who was driving?
I didn't know you were such a lightweight.
So Laura was in the middle of filling up when she heard that loud noise and cut it short. Interesting. What else we got around here? There's something right here. Rick may have been drunk off his ass, but still something startled him. A loud noise that sounded like breaking glass again. Interesting. Need 3 more clues, and I see one right here. There's Brad.
Yeah, Cap. I mean Cap. What? Oh, gas station. Yeah. The SOC. Okay. Great.
So, looks like Brad was trying to call a cab, but then something scared him off before it could arrive. Interesting. So Brad didn't intend to drive home drunk. This guy know anything?
If we walk a little faster. If I ever met the killer in the street, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, you definitely look like a dangerous dude. I'm sure he'll be all kinds of scared there.
If cops aren't safe, who is safe?
That's a valid question. I can understand asking that. Alright, what else is there to see over here? Here's something. Oh no, this is those weird symbols on the ground. So what caused that breaking glass noise that distracted everybody? Scared everybody off, I wonder. He doesn't even have any options I can do with him there. Something back here? wall that I can't get through there. That's interesting. Salem's history, gas station history plaque. SOC is commonly believed to stand for Salem Oil Company. However, no such company exists. The initials actually stand for Sons of Charlie, the legal name of the service station established by three brothers, Chuck, Charles Jr., Sean, and Seamus O'Leary in 1928, when automobiles started to become common. The business nearly did not survive the Great Depression, but managed to keep itself alive as a front for illegal alcohol sales during Prohibition. Well, that's interesting. Kind of want to see if there's a way behind this wall, but I don't think that's going to have any bearing on the current case right here. 3 of 5 clues, but I think we're going to need more. See anything else lying around here? I didn't actually see anything that would cause that glass breaking. That's kind of unusual. You see anything, buddy?
Room better be clean when I get home. If I just keep adding oil faster than the leak, should last another year.
That is a terrible idea. That guy is a taxi driver, but... Oh, here we go. Here's something. A severely dented trash can. Someone's either a bad driver or in a hurry. Or maybe drunk? And what's this on the ground? Taillight fragments. That's what I thought that red was. A busted taillight. I wonder if this has anything to do with Brad's accident. Is there a witness that saw who was driving? So I need to put 3 things in sequence here. And we've got 3 people, so let's see. Laura pumping gas? Rick puking? And Brad making a call? There we go. So they all heard a loud bang that scared them off. If I could figure out what they heard, that might answer our question. So we've still got a little bit of this case left to go. What could have caused that loud noise, I wonder? I don't know that the answer is going to be over here. We already searched this area. But of course... Oh, hey, we can influence this guy. What does he remember about the accident? Mysterious bang!
Wish I didn't slam the door so hard. The stupid window's coming out of my paycheck. I was just so pissed at those drunken assholes. Who do they think has to clean up their puke? Jerks like that discourage business. I never should have let that woman drive off. I should have just called the cops.
So, Brad wasn't driving after all. It was Laura. Well, I can't change what happened, but he'll be glad to know he wasn't the one behind the wheel.
Alright, so Laura was driving. Brad's off the hook, but also still dead along with all of his friends. So, it's a mixed blessing. And yeah, Rick, that does have its uses right there, 0, and that is about the perfect use for it. Oh, hey, there's a building on fire over here. That's kind of spooky. What do we got? Info about my Killer 6 newspaper article number 4. The FBI can get involved to support local law enforcement if it is clearly established that there is a serial killer. The Salem Police Department had no statement on the FBI's announcement at press time, but has continually refused to describe the deaths as the work of a serial killer. Quote, "There's no sense in getting the town hysterical over something that may not be true," SPD spokesperson Ingrid Larson said in an earlier statement on the case. Deco, I have a feeling the noise that scared them was our main character falling out of the window. No, they just said there it was the gas station attendant slamming the door shut. So it didn't actually have anything to do with what happened in the accident, but because we were tracking down the loud noise, we were able to find the gas station attendant, and from him, we were able to find out who was driving that night, which is what Brad kind of needed to know there. What is this? Info about my killer number 7 chalk bell symbol. Detectives are trying to find any possible connection to the bell symbol. People named Bell, literary references to bells, anything having to do with a bell. Oh, no worries, Deku. I'm just trying to catch you up here. Help you along with the mystery in case you're missing anything. Feel free to contribute anything. I'm hoping you're enjoying the game if you've never seen it before. Info about my killer number 8, Witness Trauma Report. Witnesses immediately moved to trauma counseling after discovering the badly burned body. Ooh, badly burned, that's spooky stuff. This way to the Lux Eterna Psychiatric Hospital. We don't have a reason to go over there, but we might later. More gas can. Only 6 more. We're really cutting down on those. And I am totally turned around. This is definitely not where Brad is. But now I'm just looking for more pickups. Because I do love me some pickups. Huh. A weird looking segment right there. Can we interact with that? Yes, we can. And what does that lead me up to? Another gas can. Excellent. You know, I noticed these phantom flames, and I wonder if that's what this is leading to. Is some sort of story about arson around the district. Zero, you saw someone making a vitamin made out of orange juice, hot peppers, and canned snails. Yeah, there's another good use right there. Agreed. Agreed. It's gross as hell. Use possessed to jump down here. Save me some time. Still here? You think you're enjoying it? Excellent. Info about my killer number 9, news article number 3. While the Salem Police Department still resists officially connecting the recent killings, they have completely failed to address the strange manner of each murder. Where the primary cause of violent death in New England, as well as the rest of the United States, is gunshot wounds, none of the recent killings have involved gunfire. Are deaths from burns or asphyxiation somehow on the rise? Or is there a killer with a bizarre motive exercising a twisted method of operation in all of them? So that's sort of a connection there, the fact that he never used a gun. Seems significant, certainly. Here's another way up. Leads to... anything? I see something over there, but... oop, can't get to it that way. Thought I was being clever. I was not. Another taxi over here. Really should start finding my way back to Brad at some point. Alright, here's the psychiatric hospital. I think I'm going back the way I need to be going, at least. Hopefully. Yeah, let's see what's over here. It is the Salem PD, so we've been here before. And the combo for maximum effect. Double damage, super effective there, Zero. I love it. I love me some cute emote combos. Zero was the one that taught me the majesty of the emote combo. I'm still trying to perfect the art. But Zero has a good handle on it, I think. Salem's History 7 Fountain Dedication Plaque. This fountain is dedicated to the hope that the quiet town of Salem will be known for peace and reverie. Not so much. But a good effort. The Salem Museum of History is down that way. Again, I don't think we're going to need to go there now, but maybe later. Perhaps later. Here's that alley. I saw something stashed in there, and I still see it there, but I don't see any way to get to it. Weird. Maybe if I brought a cat in here, it would be able to jump over the ghostly stuff. Although, I don't know if the cat could interact with the ghost stuff, so... it's dubious. Alright, here's the gas station. So from the gas station, I should be able to figure out how to get back to Brad, I think. Do I actually have a map in this game? I do not appear to have a map in this game. Was Brad over this way? Maybe. Let's see. Where on earth was that guy? Not this way, no. I thought he was pretty nearby to the gas station. It was a couple of turns. I don't remember exactly. Wasn't through anything on fire. I don't remember that. Was it over here? Ooh, I think it might have been over here. No, that's a dead end. Past this wall, maybe? Yeah, this was the way. Alright, so Brad should be over here, and we should be able to wrap up this case. And that will be nice. And then we'll get to the police department.
Does SOC gas ring any bells?
Wait. I remember stopping to fill up.
You guys did more than fill up. The cashier wasn't thrilled to clean up after your buddy Rick. And you even tried to call a cab.
God. I don't remember any of that.
When the cashier came storming out, you guys took off with Laura behind the wheel.
So, I wasn't driving. Oh. That whole night was a disaster. It's hard to accept my part in things, but at least I know it wasn't all my fault. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
And another lost soul goes into the light. Hell yes. Deku, your favorite is the ultimate anime combo. Aura, 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 aura. I love it. Those doggo emotes are just adorable in general. Alright, now we can finally get to the police station and see what we need to do in there. So in we go. We gotta find that journal, I know that much.
Strange coming back here now, like this. A place I used as a crutch to get through the tough times when I found myself suddenly alone again. Funny how history repeats itself.
Tonight was the first time he used a gun. This guy relies on close proximity. So remember, if you approach him, it gives him power.
Sir, if we can't approach him, how do we arrest him?
Remember your training. He's a wanted cop killer now. You can shoot him on sight.
Damn.
Bell Killer War Room.
Gotta heat up some noms. Alright, heat up something delicious, Zero. Alright, so while we're here, let's see if the police have any new information about the killer. Let's see, similarity. Is this connected to the Bell Killer's symbol? Possibly. What else we got here? I can poltergeist the phone. Maybe at some point. And there's a tableau of all the victims. The victims on the board were young women with no signs of sexual assault. So if they're all women, that's a connection as well. But that doesn't in and of itself lead to anything. The symbol the Bell Killer leaves at the murder scene. What does the bell have to do with his murders? That's the question right there. So what is the story here? Are you dead? Yes, Cat Crasher. At the very start of the game, my character was murdered by an apparent serial killer called the Bell Killer. And what we're doing now is we're trying to solve his murder so he can move on to the afterlife. Which is tough to do because as a ghost he can't really affect the real world much, but we're making do. Missing persons poster. Update to reflect recent developments. Joy and Cassandra Foster. Well, we know she was looking for her mother, but Joy shouldn't be missing. Stuart wanted something about this updated because of recent developments. What happened? Ooh. Hopefully they didn't find a body or anything. No worries, Cat Crasher. Glad to help catch up. And poltergeist that fan, too.
No, sir. I'd be very interested to know that myself. No. No suspects at this point, sir.
This boils down to sloppy leadership, Lieutenant. Whoever made the call for Ronan to go in alone, it's on you. We lose one of our own tonight, and you have no suspects and no leads?
Look, Captain, he wore gloves and apparently didn't touch anything in the apartment other than the knob on the front door. He didn't leave prints, fibers, or anything else traceable. And if you think I don't want this guy to pay more than you, you are sadly mistaken.
Watch your tone, Rex. Everyone knows he was your brother-in-law, so you don't need to remind us. But you lose your cool again, and more of your own will join Ronan. You understand me? You find this guy, or a clue that leads to his doorstep. Now! That's an order.
Yeah, understood.
Rex is frustrated by the lack of evidence or progress in my murder. Understandably. This is kind of a huge murder case and they're having trouble finding anything. Ooh, what's this guy looking at? Body arrived at morgue 8:14. Cause of death pending autopsy. Preliminary forensics. No fibers. No suspect blood. DNA. No prints left at scene. So not really? Let's see. One of the best sightings of the Bell Killer, and they didn't find any traceable evidence or leads. So yeah, they're pretty frustrated. Yep, this guy's name is Ronan. And that guy Rex over there is his brother-in-law. And he used to be a police officer. And hence why he's perfectly suited to be solving murders here. Alright, let's poke around the police department a little bit more. Or, oh no, it wants me to keep looking around in here? It wants me to keep looking around in here, I think. Let's try poltergeisting something. See what happens. No one wants to answer the phone. Shameful. How about if we poltergeist the fan?
Wish I could say that's the weirdest thing I saw tonight.
Ooh, there was something underneath all the papers. Autopsy report. Cause of death, ligature strangulation. Trauma to neck and larynx via garroting. Severe abrasions to wrist and ankles, most likely a result of being bound by hemp rope, consistent with all the other Bell Killer murders. Ruling homicide. All the victims were bound, tied up before their murders. That's another pattern. Another piece of the pattern right there. What do we got here? Suspect lineup. Height 6'2", weight 215, build athletic, ethnicity Caucasian, eye color blue, identifying marks attire always seen in mask and hood, which, not the most helpful sketch, but it's something. Let's see, the police think the Bell Killer has blue eyes. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't get a good look at his face when I confronted him. Let's see who this guy that just walked in is.
Gotta remind myself. This killer's flesh and blood like all of us.
Exactly. I mean, he's crazy strong, but still flesh and blood. We can influence this guy. What would make him remember what he should be doing? The autopsy report, maybe? Yeah, missing one thing, so let's look around the room a little bit before we try and influence him. See if we can find the one thing we've missed in here. Or maybe he's supposed to give me the one thing I missed, I'm not sure. What would make him remember? Oh, here we go. The Bell Killer murders have all occurred all over town in random locations. There doesn't appear to be a common link to where they happened. So they've all been women so far, aside from my character. They've all been with melee weapons so far, aside from my character. No pattern to the locations, though. Alright, what should this guy be doing, then? Oh, updating the missing persons report, maybe? Yes.
I gotta find that info about the missing tenants.
Let's see, he just updated the file on the missing tenants. It might have information that's useful. And let's peek. Cassandra Foster, 42, resident of the Regal Apartments, professional psychic medium and criminal profiler, occasional consultant with the Salem Police Department, last seen by neighbors 2 weeks ago, no criminal record. Joy Foster, 15, her legal guardian is her mother, Cassandra Foster. Whereabouts of her father are unknown. Dropped out of Salem school system 2 years ago. Ran away from home. Has a number of misdemeanor convictions: juvenile, trespassing, burglary, and breaking and entering. Amber Alert for Joy Foster canceled, in custody. Oh god damn it, they arrested Joy. Yep. So we might have to find Joy and maybe bust her out. We found all the clues though, so we can conclude this part of the investigation.
I think I've learned all I can here. I better go find that witness.
Yep, let's go find Joy. Arrested Joy from Stranger Things? That'd be a nice crossover. We already have a ghost detective here. Why does the police station have a Just Cause poster in it? That's just weird. Alright, let's poke around a little bit. I noticed a few things in here. Oh, we can poltergeist the hell out of some things in here. Nice. Info about my killer number 10 missing persons report. Jennifer Gelbach, female, white, slim build, last seen by friends in Ashland Hill Cemetery after a party with fellow cheerleaders, missing 2 days. Ooh. I mean, Stranger Things is spooky.
I'm not in homicide.
This game is spooky.
For 6 months.
Seems like a good combination.
2 cops.
The Stalwart Spectre, another side story. We still haven't finished any of those. That kind of sucks. What is this here?
Hey, Baxter. You still relying on that wizard lady?
You know I ain't into all that spiritual crap. But she's onto something. Results are results. You find a more reliable source, you let me know.
Truth about Baxter number 2. Baxter is still working on the Bell Killer case, even though he's been reassigned. Interesting. So Baxter did know Joy's mother. That could be significant. See what else we can find here. It poltergeist the coffee machine. I think it's actually a cappuccino machine. Shouldn't screw with that. That's terrible. It looks like he's from Watch Dogs. I still haven't played that game, Hasanka, but I'd like to at some point. Reminds me of the time I accidentally bought Just Cause 2 with my sister's credit card. It wasn't the game I wanted from the Xbox Marketplace, but it was just one click away. That one hurt. Oh no. That game looks fun, though. I'd like to try that at some point. Info about my killer number 11. Description of witnesses, or witness description of clothing. Witness said she saw a man in a dark hoodie, matching the public description, dark pants and shoes. Did not get a look at his face, unfortunate. Oh, you haven't either, Hasanka? Well, maybe we'll both get to experience it someday. Fingers crossed. Alright, we'll go upstairs last. Let's look around and see what we can spot on the first floor before we head that way. There, so this is just a lobby. We already cleared out everything here, I think. So let's check in the back here. See what we can spot this way. Anything in the bathroom? Yes, as a matter of fact. Another part from the Stalwart Spectre, whatever that is. And in the women's bathroom here. Ooh, there's actually a hiding place in here. I'd say that's interesting, but hiding places just mean I'm probably going to have to hide at some point, so that's bad. Info about killer number 12, G. Soderbergh, police progress. The rocks in her pockets could point to suicide or a dare by classmates. There's no evidence of violence and no current suspects. So that's somebody they're not sure if they're tied into the Bell Killer case yet. They're still trying to work that out. Interesting. Something to poltergeist and something to inspect here. Info about my killer 13, status A. Grace, police progress. Just another case of a seeming accident except for the bell symbol, drawn by a gloved finger in the dust above the window. Zigcat, you really liked Watch Dogs, especially the cyber spider bot thingy. Ooh, I like cool robots. For what it's worth, and I know I say this way too often, but Watch Dogs is on the list of things to play on the stream. As always, not sure when we'll be able to get around to it, but it is something that I'd like to try out here. Salem's History 8, 1777 Battle Plaque. On this spot, in January 1777, the brave soldiers of the Continental Army, greatly outnumbered, held off British forces for 3 days until relief arrived from Boston. Hell yeah. Get her done. Now what else we got back here? Another optional item. Info about my killer 14, C. Nelson police progress. There are still no suspects in the case. Accident has not been ruled out, but the only evidence of foul play was a bell symbol drawn with a felt pen. No print on the pen, of course. Has anybody tried Watch Dogs 2? I heard a lot of people saying that the original Watch Dogs was a flawed game, but the second game really improved on it. Salem's History 9, 1776 battle plaque. It was here in December 1776 that 13 soldiers of the Continental Army gave their lives combating a surprise attack by British troops. Tragic. Oh wow, some ghostly stuff in the cell here. That's interesting. And somebody back here.
What were you in for?
It's too complicated to get into. Let's just say that I wasn't about to let some judge decide how to spend the rest of my life. That's my choice, so I made it. Either way, no, it doesn't matter now, does it?
If it didn't, you wouldn't still be here. Maybe I can help?
Nah, I appreciate it, but you know, it looks like you got your own shit to deal with. I'll figure it out on my own. Always have. Thanks, though.
Guy's dead and he's still in a jail cell. That's tragic. Don't beat yourself up. You were the least slacking streamer ever. You slaughtered these games. First game I saw you play was Half-Life 2 Episode 1. That was a while ago. Keep it up. Will do, Cat Crasher. I do have a big list, but I also have big dreams and we're going to keep bulldozing our way through them.
If only I could tell my younger self what I would become.
My life number 4. My first crimes. Never forget the rush of taking down my first mark. He didn't see it coming, and I didn't see it coming when my dad held down my arm with a steely grin on his face and a tattoo gun in his hand, ready to give me a memento so the crime would be impossible to forget. Right, Rodin's dad seems like kind of a douchebag.
Gotta get out of here. There's a ghost right over there in that cell. Don't you have some other place you can keep me?
Man, it's bad enough we're in jail without all your crazy talk.
What? You too? There's another one. Tell me you can't see this guy. He's right there.
Right where?
Someone get this guy to the loony bin already. The ghost is right there.
I mean, there is a ghost over here, but there's also me, and he doesn't seem to have spotted me yet.
Why do I get stuck with the crazy guy?
Just don't go to jail. That'd be the easy way not to get stuck with the crazy guy. Remember Emule downloading a song for a week just to find out it's male porno, or just horribly mistagged? Like the fact that any comedy song was titled as a Weird Al song back in the day. That got a little confusing. I know Weird Al gave an interview once where he was talking about the fact that during the old Kazaa Emule days, people seem to think every comedy song ever made was written by him just because that's how it was tagged.
Each one of these keys is a felony. Each one. You get that, right? No? All right, it's your funeral. Sit tight, relax. You're gonna be here for a while.
Fuck!
Alright, look, I might be able to help you. Is your mom's book from the Bell Killer case here?
Yes, and it would probably help me find my mom, but as I told you before, you're dead. How can you possibly help me?
I know this place better than you.
Now, who did your mom work with here? Who?
I don't know. She just called him bastard.
Baxter.
Damn it.
Alright. His office was on the 2nd floor. You stick with me, I'll get you there. Let's go.
Go where? They're watching.
Not for long.
LimeWire, I remember that one too. I was always a Napster guy, straight up. Alright, before we go anywhere, let me grab the secret stuff here. Info about my killer number 15, C. Nelson personal info. Claire Anna Nelson, female, 20 years old, student. Not much there, just the basics. Oh crap, and my keyboard just stopped responding again. Damn it! Oh, game, why is it doing this? Any way to get keyboard input back? I'm gonna check before I exit out again, because this is all kinds of nasty. I mean, last time it wasn't too bad getting back to where I was, and I think it just probably autosave, so it shouldn't be too bad, but still, I wish this wouldn't happen. Oh, here we go. I think somebody posted about the bug before. I want to check this real quick. Yes, it looks like other people have it. I don't see if there was ever a workaround. That is frustrating. No, they never put out a patch, of course, and the developer went defunct. Let's see. Someone says maybe turn off VSync? Maybe? That's weird. Some people are saying alt-tabbing maybe caused that. That is frustrating. Yeah, no, I don't see anybody. No, somebody says VSync's not a solution. Sorry about this, folks, but it looks like I am going to have to reboot the program again. We were just getting some good progress here, too. Let's see, let's try something real quick. Sans? Where's Sans? Hey Crasher, you gave the family computer so many viruses with LimeWire. My sister uninstalled it, but I kept installing it. Pirate Bay seemed too complicated to me as a kid. That's kind of funny. No, I'm getting no response with the keyboard whatsoever. Alright, we are going to have to kill the game and see how much progress we lose. Sorry about that. Let me roll back on the BRB screen. That's frustrating. It looks like it only happens on the evidence screen, so I suppose we could try to go there less, but there's so much information there. I'm using a personal PC. This is the one I actually bought and built specifically for streaming. It's pretty beefy, pretty powerful. It's what I've been using ever since Ripes, the end of summer, as a matter of fact. I don't remember what the first game I played on it was, but it's been a while. So we shouldn't really be seeing stuff like this, although, like I said, I looked on the Steam forums, and it looks like this is a known bug, so it's not just me, if nothing else. Yellow Pin had the skull of Sans from Undertale, but this game came out a couple years before Undertale, I think. This game is from 2014, I think, Zigcat? I'm not sure if that would line up exactly. Yeah, I did play Metro on this thing, which was very nice. Alright, so we're back here. Ooh, looks like we might have missed some stuff, actually. No, those are already found. Missed a plaque here. I think we missed this the first time, though. Salem's History 10, 1775 Fortress Plaque. In this place stood a noble fortress against the forces of the British Crown, erected in 1775. Well, that's something new at least. I do like new. I will take a look next time we're talking to her. I'm curious. You got my attention, certainly, Zigcat. I'll see what I can spot. Alright, so we can head back here. Alright, so we already got the gun right there, so that probably means we got most of the stuff. Let's see if there's anything else in here we can spot of interest. Because if we know where we're going, that means we should be able to get everything before we actually get that in motion.
Robinson's got the girl in the room right now.
Quick once over of this area for any other optional stuff. A big room, but I'm not seeing anything else to pick up. That might actually been it. Alright, here we didn't do before. There's another one of the Stalwart Spectre. I got it. Joy. Joy Foster, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, alright.
Each one of these keys is a felony. Each one.
Alright, we can skip that scene. Alright, and we're back where we were before. Sorry about that again. Free the witness from the holding cell. Let's see if we can poltergeist the camera. I'm not sure if there's anybody in chat right now to permit you, unfortunately, Zigcat. I'm a little worried about alt-tabbing out. So you might want to post it in Discord and I can check later. Alright, so we're going to have to help her stealth across the police station, it looks like.
Follow my lead. I'll get you past these cops and to the door on the other side.
Piece of cake.
Yeah. Last time you got caught, Magellan. Stay low, or they'll see you.
Distract the cops and usher the witness to the door on the other side. Alright. She's hiding right there, so I need to distract this guy. See if I can poltergeist something to distract him.
Stay low, but go faster than that.
Alright, there we go. Use the cappuccino machine to distract him. How about the printer over here to distract the next guy?
Come on. Damn machine. Stay low.
Alright, we're making progress. But yeah, this is pretty harrowing right here. There's a ton of guys in this room. Now, who do we need to distract next? This guy? Possibly. See if we can draw him over here. No, that's not gonna work. How do we get him out of the way, I wonder? Yeah, that's actually a good question. Oh hey, what's this? Oh, another collectible. Info about my killer number 16, G. Soderbergh, personal info. Greta Soderbergh, female, 17 years old. Death occurred 1 week before high school graduation. Tragic. Never seen this before? That's the idea, Bob. But welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I am a ghost. I am, in fact, a ghost, and I'm a ghost police officer trying to solve my own murder. How badass is that? Alright, so we need to get up to the 2nd floor. Who's that? I got his attention, so as long as he doesn't... Oh! Walked right past her. Here we go. Oh, we did it.
Nice job, kid. We're almost there.
Don't need a cheerleader.
Hey, I got us this far, didn't I?
Got yourself killed, Mr. Bullet Holes.
Ouch!
Hey, kid.
I hate these things.
I can't get across there. You're gonna have to help me.
Well, can't you just fly over it?
Fly? I'm a ghost, not a plane, alright? And look, you need me to tell you which office is his.
Duh.
She doesn't like getting
Don't read
possessed.
any of my thoughts, or think anything creepy. If this doesn't make us even...
Enjoying your coffee and relaxing? Good to hear, Bob. And I'm not eavesdropping, as requested. Glad she can walk across here, but it's got to be creepy, the fact that she can actually see that stuff.
I got this.
Time for some more distractions. Although, let me take a quick peek for other optional stuff. See what else we got here. Info about my killer number 17, A. Grace, personal info. Anne Grace, no legal middle name. Female, 22 years old, no immediate family. Publicly went by the name of Madam Agatha, a novelty fortune teller. Spooky. See something hidden behind the blackboard here. Alright, just need 4 more. But again, I feel like we're going to come up just a teensy bit short here. We'll try, though. 3 more. What in the heck is this area? Oh, I think this is back at the entrance of the building. That's cool. We came full circle, and if that's the case.
What an ass. He was wrong even when he was right.
My life 5 of 7, when Baxter tried to threaten me. Baxter thought he could blackmail me with my past, as if my past hasn't already done all the damage it could do. Oh, Baxter, you giant douchebag. Alright, so we don't need to head downstairs, we already know what's down there. Let's just take a quick peek around this office. Plenty of stuff to poltergeist, that's insane, like plenty of stuff. But I don't see anything optional. Not like it's easy to tell with all this stuff around. Here's something creepy though, that's spooky. Can I get through this wall? Yes I can. And there's some more stuff over here too.
Healed her, buddy. That sickness she carried in her brain, you made it tolerable. Well, I guess you must be together now.
Rex's thoughts 2 of 2. Rex is grateful to Ronan for helping Julia through her mental illness. Aww. Glad they got along together. Info about my killer 18K Douglas police progress. Virtually no evidence at the scene of foul play, except bell symbol. No prints, no DNA, no immediate suspects. Man, they really are slamming into the wall on this. Info about the killer number 19K Douglas, personal info. Karen Marie Douglas, female, 37 years of age, accountant, unmarried. No criminal record, no violent relationships, socially known for Wednesday night Ouija board parties. So we've had at least 2 of the witnesses of the victims were interested in the supernatural. I wonder if that means anything. Julia's thoughts 12, visit to the station. Hey there, Ivanovich. Welcome in. Long time no see. How have you been, my man? Hope everything's been good with you. Let's see, I used to go visit Rex down at the station, but it's been years. So when I went with Ronan today, it was like seeing the place in a whole new light. I was struck by a room they've got dedicated to the Bell Killer case. Everything they know, or even guess might be related, it's in that room. The strange energy, the people coming in and out of that room, you'd think it was some religious observance going on in there. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, Happy New Year to you as well, Ivanovich. Man, it has been that long, hasn't it? Well, good to see you again. Alright, so time to sneak her past, so first thing we need to do is distract these 2 cops. Try screwing with the coffee machine.
I swear this place is haunted.
That got 1. Oh, another collectible right here too. Info about the killer 20, killer's profile. Suspect is male, likely without immediate family, able to move about the city freely, only spotted a handful of times near the crimes. Stop doing product placement for Just Cause 2. It has been good to hear. Yeah, there's a lot of posters. I don't know why there's Just Cause 2 posters around the frickin' police station. How do I distract this cop is the question. I don't think this is gonna do it. No, now he's back. I could poltergeist him to the coffee machine, but that doesn't move this guy. There doesn't seem to be anything else super near. Can I influence him?
Thought Salem PD would be a safe job.
No, I don't seem to be able to influence him or anything.
It's always the quiet ones that turn out to be killers.
Can't do anything to him either. Had a lot to do. I've been busy as well, but plenty of streaming going on, and I'm enjoying it immensely. Poltergeist is phased, so we gotta distract him. How many times can we draw over this coffee machine?
Freaky.
It is freaky. It's true. Still doesn't get rid of him. Can I talk to Joy? Does she have anything to say? She does not have anything to say. See, there really isn't anything close by over here that I could use to distract him that I can see. So that's weird. Oh, hey, the optional info about my Killer 21 map of the killings. We are exploring the possibility of a connection between the deaths listed on the map. Do not make public comment on the connection until officially authorized. Alright, missed another room over here. Couple of rooms. Julius Thoughts 13, Ronan gets his badge. Big day, I never thought this would happen. Between Ronan actually going through with this and Rex pulling off the paperwork and managing Ronan's past, so much could go wrong, but it happened. And my man has a badge now. Looks good on him, and he loves it. I think his swagger just got even bigger. God, I love a guy in uniform. Censorship? Where? I didn't see any censorship. Did I censor a thing? I wasn't trying to censor a thing. 2 more guns for the Stalwart Spectre. Making progress. Julius Thoughts 14, Plainclothes Cop. It was a trick, quite a trick Rex pulled, advancing Ronan the detective without making him spend much time as a beat cop. He convinced the captain and the commissioner that Ronan's street smarts would make him most effective as a plainclothes cop. Ronan was very relieved. Shane is following rules. I try. Do what I can. Alright, just sort of made you think of it. Alright. Fair enough. And Julius Thoughts 15, Ronan's trouble with the law. I always knew there had been trouble, but I didn't know his official arrest record was this extensive. Much worse than I thought. Felony after felony. Going back to childhood. It's like his life is already ruined. How can I join my life with his? Well, she got over it eventually, so that's good. What else? Anything else I missed in here? Yes, as a matter of fact.
The form of each murder changes. The inner zeal is the same. This is why the killings seem random, unrelated. But the police can't see these connections. Except Officer Baxter. I can't say I trust him, but he's my only chance.
Alright, insights on the killer's motive. A pattern of behavior in the killer's motives that the police are not seeing is the focus of Joy's mother, but she's having trouble convincing them to take it seriously. Except Baxter, who is a douchebag, but since he was helping her out, I suppose that's something. Alright. Anything else over here? Poltergeist, that's definitely Baxter's office, so that's probably where we're trying to get Joy to. And something else over here? Yes, another thing I missed over here too. Wow, this place is huge. Just one more Stalwart Spectre clue. Come on! We could actually finish this one. I really want to as well. Can't believe I missed that one. We must have already walked past it once. Very strange. But alright, back to the original issue of getting Joy in here. Distract that guy. What to do about this one? Making that phone ring doesn't make him move. I don't really honestly think anything over here is going to. I'm just not sure what's close enough to manipulate him if that's not the case. Poltergeist, the mini vent, very dangerous. I don't know, it's weird. Just don't seem to have a lot to work with here. Can't talk to her again. I must already have what I need.
Why doesn't he ever talk?
Don't want to get involved in this homicide stuff.
Alright, so they don't have anything to say normally. That was my next guess. Can't you go through this wall? That's interesting. Wonder what that means. And I'm still missing the last gun, even though I explored pretty much everywhere. That sucks. Yeah, this is definitely back at the entrance, so there shouldn't be really anything else over here. Alright, what do we want to do here? How do we want to work this? The rules of Chanel's games, of course. The important rules. I got that. Then what? You can set off a ton of stuff, really, just... none of it's close enough to really catch his attention. Oh, there's got to be something I'm missing here. None of that does a thing for him. Even when he's his partner is left. Can I double distract him? I can double distract him. And then I can get him to check out the coffee machine. There we go. That's what I need to do. Just chain him right there. Alright. That's another step forward. Stop with the emotes. No, always with the emotes, Ivanovich. I love emotes. Let me say I'm proud of you, son. Oh, Shira, welcome in. How are you doing today, Shira? Good to see you. Shane, do you have any Applebee's restaurants near you? I used to, Said, and I think they're all closed down at this point, unfortunately. Oh, I see what you mean, House Steiner. Puns. I suspect it's also the same studio had some sort of involvement in it, but still, it's a very strange thing. Just Shane him right there. I saw what you did to the hostage. Oh no, Shira, somebody linked you that? I pressed the wrong button, I swear. No, I did not get any whisper, Bob, but I don't check my whispers during the... Oh, you're whispering Shira. Sorry, misread that. Actually, thank you, Bob, for linking that. Alright, next we're going to need to find a way across here. I don't see any police officers in here, so I'm not sure who exactly I need to distract. Do I need to talk to her again? Yes.
That was close. Where is everybody?
Detectives usually work the day shift.
Okay, but which office is Baxter's?
It's in the back hallway to the right.
Okay.
Like me, always press the wrong buttons. That was a particularly embarrassing one, Shira. I will admit, that one was all kinds of messy, especially since that was a tough rescue as well. Having to do it again then, that kind of sucked.
Are you trying to get caught? You're about as stealthy as a tornado.
The desk was like that when we got here.
Yeah, I know.
How many places can you hide a book in one tiny little room?
Who knows?
What is making those sounds? It sounds like a mugshot. Why mugshot? I thought Rex suppressed this.
Looks like someone was hiding your real rap sheet. Now I have proof.
He never used that blackmail file against me.
Sure, take your time. No rush, I'm sure the book will bind itself.
Alright, just calm down a second here. Cops don't hide things in plain sight. I just need to figure this out.
Alright, so we need to find that book in here. Rex prevented Baxter from blackmailing you and using the criminal record against me. That must have been tough for him. Catch up on chat. Sure, a friend of yours is here till the end of the week, and that's why I haven't been on Twitch much. Oh, no need to explain or apologize. I know things get busy. I respect. I hope you're having a great time, Shira. Did someone hear it groaning? Oh, no. Only bummer is that tomorrow work starts again. That always sucks, but you gotta try and enjoy yourself right up to that moment. Don't let it bother you, don't let it drag you down. You have one here where you live, and there's a special all-you-can-eat riblets and tenders. Oh, that sounds so good. I hope you eat a lot, Saturn. That sounds like a delicious deal. Enjoy yourself, most certainly. And your sleep schedule is dead. That's always tough when vacation comes around, getting your sleep schedule back in order. Sounds like something on the answering machine. Let's see if we can check that out. Well, I mean, I'll have to get Joy to actually press the button, but, you know, still. Could be something. Terrors of 1692, Salem's Disgrace. Baxter's been reading about Salem's history. Doesn't seem like something he'd care about. I've been watching a lot of TV recently, Saturn. I have been so busy between streaming and work, I've barely had time. Which is a shame. There's a whole bunch of TV shows I like to watch. Bragging. Bowling champion. So that's what Baxter does in his free times, huh? That jerk. It says 10 clues. My gosh, there must be a lot in here.
Hey, can you check that voicemail message?
Okay.
Baxter, I told you, you're off the case. Now we need all the files in that psychic's book in my office, now.
Rex was still asking for the book, so it is probably still in here somewhere. Good.
Alright. Well, Baxter probably hid the book somewhere in his office because Rex was still looking for it. So, it definitely narrows down the places to search. But it's a small office. How have we not found it yet? What caused that mark on the wall? It matches the gun rack. It's imprinted? And a stain. The gun rack actually opens on its hinges like it's covering a secret compartment or area. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. That moment when you watch Twitch via PC HDMI link on the TV and the PC suggests you should stream it on the TV. Thank you, PC. Good afternoon, sir. Hey there, Dark Spoon Forge. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Georgia vs. Alabama on Monday on ESPN. Ooh, nice. Good luck. If you like this game's concept, you'll be interested in the Blackwell franchise. I've played the first 2 of those, Steiner, and I plan to play some of them on stream as well. Deep inside, you're a Gator fan. No worries, you can enjoy watching it. Shane checking out the racks again. I am who I am, Sheer. Gotta be who I gotta be.
There must be a latch inside that opens inward.
A strange latch secures the gun rack on one side. That's not normal.
I better tell the girl.
Alright, let's see if we can get Joy to help us out with that.
I think I found it.
Show me.
There's a button on the side of the gun rack.
Yes, this is it.
Oh, please tell me you understand what all these symbols are.
Yeah, some of them. That's weird. The last thing she wrote is he knows about me.
Oh God, that means he was after her.
You don't know that. Come on, we should move.
Oh, crap.
Oops.
Wait, what is that? The museum. That's strange.
Why would this be in her book?
I don't know. Just take it and figure it out later.
She's here somewhere. I'll check here. Head toward the back office.
Uh-oh.
We gotta go. Stay out of sight.
Go, go!
Alright, we gotta sneak her the heck out of here. Hang on, let me catch up on chat real quick. Steiner, you love those games? Awesome. Spoonforge, you're recovering from an operation, been out of action for a week now. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Hope your recovery is going well and hope you'll be up and at 'em before too long. I know I've had a couple surgeries myself. I know how boring it can be stuck in bed. You always want to go up and get stuff done once you can't actually leave. That sucks. Is this murder game on Xbox One? It looks really interesting. I don't think so. The only platforms I know for certain Saturn are PC and PS3. You'd have to use Google to see if there's anything else. Joey Malone, manly as fuck. You know it. Time to get your spoopy on. Now and always, Shira. Now and always. Alright, we gotta move before she gets caught. Ah, shit, he's coming. Gotta distract him. How do we distract him? There we go.
Speed up, girl.
That's not supposed to happen.
There we go. Gotta get the heck out of here. Oh, it is on PS4. Thank you for letting me know. That's something, at least. I played it on PS3 the first time I beat it. But I decided to play it on PC this time because I saw it had cards and Chivos. And man, am I a sucker for that. So now... a bit crowded down here usually. I don't see anybody now except these two guys. What can I do to draw them away? Or is that who I need to draw away? Possibly. Where are we going now? Is she gonna head out this way? No, probably not. She's gonna head out this way, I think. So yeah, we probably need to draw these guys away. That's kind of cute, but they didn't do anything. So can I pull them away with something over here? Pull that away, but that's way too far away to affect these guys. I can't influence either of them or anything. Do not play PC games, but I could get this game from my PC. Been a long time since it's been a couple of years, definitely. This game isn't super old, so it can't have been too long. But yeah, it has been a while. Can I talk to her? Ah, good. Alright, so that's all I have to do.
Hold up, hold up. I need to make sure the coast is clear. Rex.
Who's that?
Cop you need to avoid. Alright, you're gonna need to make a break for that room over there, but wait for my signal.
Hey, LT, hold up.
You know what this fire drill's all about?
Go, go, go. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, we're making it. Back from Noms. What'd you get for Noms? 0? Anything tasty?
Rob, what is this place?
Bell Killer War Room. Everything we know about the case so far.
Well, I got what I need, so...
Hey,
ya.
you keep trying to do this alone, you're gonna get yourself killed.
How would I just leave it as... I'll owe you one.
Crap.
Dang it. Alright, well... go follow her. See if we can figure out where she's going before she gets too far away. Anything to see in here? The optional pickups? Nope. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Back to town.
Hey, you can't get away that easy.
If you care about the case so much, find your own damn clue.
You won't find your mother without me.
What?
What would make her help me? That's a good question, actually. Just mention her mother, maybe? No, that wasn't it. Need to find a clue I could have misinterpreted, alright. Ghost cigars? Yeah, he keeps smoking even though he's dead. That's kind of weird. They can't kill you no more, that is true, Shira. I just noticed the bell killer just shot the cop only through the right side of his chest. Was he stupid, or did the guy just didn't care at all? Well, I figure you shoot a guy about 7 times, it doesn't really matter too much where you shot him. I think it's probably like his clothes, Ivanovich. It's just he's smoking cigarettes just because he thinks he should be. Like, if you notice, there was one scene near the start of the game where he was smoking and he flicked the cigarette away, and then in the next scene he was smoking it again. So I think he might just be imagining that he's smoking them. So that's kind of weird. Did we misinterpret that? No, we did not. Oh shoot! Well, I got one guess left. What are we missing here? Let's see. Leave now, find my book at the station, and don't look back. We're not safe anymore. I suppose that could be it. That was it.
Leave now, find my book at the station, and don't look back.
Alright, listen. Your mom wrote that book to help find the killer. It's not gonna say what happened to her. The truths we're both searching for can only be answered by finding the killer. I need a pair of hands in the living world, and you need a detective.
The last case. Ashland Hill Cemetery. They can't see it, but it's there.
What?
I don't know. I guess my mom thought there was a case that was linked to the bell killer. The cops didn't.
Okay, we go there next. Ashland Hills.
We?
Come on, we need each other.
You need me a lot more than I need you.
Either way, partners.
Fine. For now.
Now is all I worry about. Ronan. My name is Ronan O'Connor.
I'm Joy.
Seriously?
And Ronin is better? Won't your parents think you'd be a medieval gladiator? So we're really going to a cemetery, huh?
Yep.
I have to do something, so I'll just meet you there.
No, I'm not letting you ditch
You
me again.
follow me, the deal is off. If it was meant to be, I'll see you there. If not, I won't.
You better show up to that cemetery, kid. You're the only living person I have left.
As that creepy girl continues to lurk. Smoking that other like Joey Malone, opium cop. Ronan the librarian, Ronan the cop. But that would have been probably a better profession, you're correct. Alright. Oh, we all been there, Ivanovich. I know I was certainly a bit of an asshole when I was a teenager, too. Did not really understand as much as I thought I did. I was pretty sure I knew everything when I was a teenager. And it is a bit embarrassing how precious little I actually did, thinking back on it. But I think that's pretty common. I hope that's pretty common. Alright, here's the cemetery. Wonder what that little sign-in sheet is there. Anything else to see around the entrance? Nope. Let's go ahead and head in.
I used to see this as Julia's final resting place. Now it's just where her body is buried. Guess I'll be buried here soon. This is home to neither of us. Just a place for others to come and remember what they used to know.
Spooky. What a ghost there. Hello? Where'd she go? Whoa.
Boo. Great. Another freaky ghost chick is shadowing me. Sorry it's been so long, Julia.
And into the cemetery we go. See, Bob, what's with the broken burning stuff? It's ghosts of the town's past. We haven't quite figured out what it was yet, but that's what that is. Sure, you wanted to make a joke because he's not Conan the Barbarian, but Ronan the... forget it. You blew it. No worries. Not all the jokes work out. I got plenty of bad ones myself. They say it's a sign of intelligence if you realize how much you don't know. I must be a genius. She's the Bell Killer? I don't think so, mainly because she's a ghost, and I'm pretty sure the killer isn't, but you never know. Alright, so, we made some good progress tonight, but it is just about exactly that time, folks. So I think we are going to take the moment to go ahead and wrap things up. So, if you're here and you haven't hit follow, now would be a good time to do that, so you get notified when I go live next, which will be Thursday next week at around this time. It'll be bonus MMO Thursday, as it is every other week. We're going to be playing some more Secret World Legends, picking up inside of Egypt, and continuing our fight against the evil worshippers of death, trying to clear them out of there and figure out what we can figure out. Oh, sorry Saturn, sorry Shira. Follows, thank you Hisanka. So if you guys want to stick around for just a minute, we will be throwing a host at somebody else, keeping this party rolling, but in the meantime, Zero has been kind enough to throw some links in there. Good night to you as well, Bob. Sorry, Deku, gotta do what I gotta do. So we got a link to my Twitter right there, which is another way to find out when I go live, and I'll try and post when I do interesting things in real life. And we've got a link to my YouTube, which is where I archive all of my streams, in case you ever want to check out some of the other games I have played. That's a good way to do so. Zero also put a link to my Discord. Discord is the best way to get a hold of me outside of the stream, and a good way to chat with some of the other viewers. And we do some fun stuff like a movie night sometimes. Feel free to show up for our next movie night, or just take a peek in there, see if it's for you. And yeah, you can always leave if you don't, it's free. So I think we are going to throw a raid over at Girl tomorrow, another member of my stream team, and a wonderful, upbeat, positive, and fun streamer, so feel free to come along there. Have a nice day, Deku. Take care, Saturn. See you, Zero. See you, Quackers. See you, Zigcat. Take care, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I'll see you over in Girl tomorrow's stream, but if not, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I will see each and every one of you around. Take care, everybody, and have a good rest of your weekend.